Dang. Oof. Ouch. The Ronpa. Ah, the Ronpi. Ah, yes, the Ronpi. The Renpi? This isn't made in Renpi. So, my phone that I usually use to monitor my stream, will not turn on. I think it is 100% dead. No, I shouldn't say that. It turns on, and it is currently stuck in optimizing app 1 out of 1. It's been like this for like 20 minutes, and yeah, no matter how many times I restart it, it doesn't fix it. So, that phone is toast, and I guess I just won't be able to look at my own stream unless I fucking turn my head all the way over there, so we need to get into that locker. Kyoko took the key that Celeste had given her and unlocked the locker. As the locker swung open, we saw...
You really came.
Good morning. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's safe. Thank goodness. I'd never heard Kyoko sound so relieved. It was like she was speaking from the bottom of her heart. Fuck. I did just what Celeste asked. I didn't say a word. I stayed quiet the entire time.
So,
Oh, and I think I might be able to open the last set of files soon. Maybe as early as tomorrow. I'm doing my best. Please wait a while longer. Now we can officially say the case is closed. As far as this incident is concerned, sure, but... Can we take a second, since we have this opportunity? I want you to be honest with me. Kyoko, please tell me. What are you trying to do all on your own here at the school?
You.
Is that why you wanted to come here with me?
However,
Regardless, that's not something you need to know right now. I don't need to know? That just makes me even more worried.
what?
Worried? Like what happened during the investigation this time? You disappeared and we didn't see you again. Without warning, without explanation. Did the phone just die completely, or... Oh wait, no, it turned on! Oh, hold on, chill to a minute. I'm not gonna worry about it right now, but it turned on. Not dead yet. Kind of. It just took 25 minutes to turn on. When you do that,
Indeed.
it's only natural that they think I'm the mastermind spy, right? And you too? No! I believe in you.
What?
You believe in me. Isn't it obvious? People believe in their friends, right? That's why I want you to tell me. And I want you to believe in me too. Because we're friends. I understand.
It's true.
Then maybe I can believe in you. Just a little bit more. Then,
That's fine.
fine. I'll tell you. I'll tell you why I've been disappearing and where I've been going. You see... Fade to black. What I heard from Kyoko, then, was... Well, frankly, it kind of blew my mind. Right after I told Kyoko I believe in her, she told me a story that was almost unbelievable. How many times am I gonna see the word believe? I decided I had to confirm what she told me with my own 2 eyes. So I waited for nighttime to come. And when it did, I went into action. What does that mean?
Correct.
The boys' bathroom on the 2nd floor doesn't have a surveillance camera or a monitor in it. And the storage closet there, way in the back. She said it was way in the back of the boys' bathroom storage closet. But, could Kyoko really be right about this? Ain't nobody here? Oh boy? What do you mean, oh boy? Also, hey, Canadian. Didn't I check this storage closet earlier at one point? It's just a normal storage closet as far as I can tell. The secret Kyoko told me about. Could it really be hidden here? I don't know why everyone takes that bad. It's a game with a bunch of murder in it. She said it was way in the back of the storage closet. But I mean, seriously? Without thinking, I placed my hand on the back of the storage closet. And suddenly, as if I were being yanked in... Oh. I don't know, I guess oh boy is like... You know, I stream and then somebody, like, I'm streaming like Alien Isolation or something, and then someone comes in and they go, oh boy, that's not a good sign. Ka-chunk. At the same time I heard that sound, I fell through the wall. I had no idea what was going on. Secret library? I had fallen through the back of the storage closet. Huh? It turned out, the back was just like a revolving door, and I'd made my way to the other side. Just like Kyoko had said.
Correct.
In the boys' bathroom on the second floor, there's a storage closet. Way in the back of that closet, there's a secret room. You're not gonna tell me all of it immediately, are you, game? So this is the secret room. But what's in here? Aside from a bunch of paper, it's just a normal desk with normal drawers. And book. There's a bunch of files, and what look like volume after volume of yearbooks. They're all covered in dust. Looking at everything, one file at the edge of the bookshelf caught my eye. Hope's Peak Academy Student Registry. This is the only thing here not covered in dust. Had someone been looking at it recently? I slipped the file into my hand. But before I had a chance to look at it, a slip of paper fell out of the file, and I turned my attention to it. What's this? You must not leave. That's kind of weird. I could understand if it said, like, I can't leave, but you must not leave. What is this? My head feels funny. This strange sensation. It's like deja vu. Those words, you must not leave. I've seen them somewhere before. But I can't quite remember. What do I know? What don't I know? A strange sound rang through my head. It felt like I was shaking. It was shaking my brain back and forth. And then, darkness. I don't understand what's happening. I don't know what started it. It's all over. And with that, I opened my eyes. I didn't know how long it'd been. Ow. Apparently something hit me, and I lost consciousness. That's all I understood. The dull throbbing pain in my head proved that much, at least. Well, it would appear that them gone. An empty bookshelf. Huh? Empty. Gone. It's all gone! The yearbooks, the student registry, and even the note that had fallen on the floor. It's all gone. What does this mean? My brain refused to do any more work. The incessant pain in my head began to spread across the rest of my body. For now, I should go back to my room. Get some rest. My body was heavy with pain, my mind heavy with thought. I dragged myself back toward my room. Somehow I made it back to the first floor of the school. The farther I walked, the more I felt. Things are getting blurry. Can't see in front of me. I couldn't stop myself from collapsing right there. And after that... As if from a vast distance, I heard a sound. It was faint, but undeniable. That sound... It's coming from the gym. As I desperately hauled my shaky frame toward the gym, the sound got stronger and stronger. Gadunk. What's going on? It can't be nothing. Here? In the gym? I don't know what's happening. Man in mask showed up and beat me over the head. I didn't make a sound as I opened the door to the gym. The sounds coming from inside, meanwhile, only intensified that much more. What's happening? Oh! Before me, there raged a battle beyond anything humanly possible. The Sanzai. No, one side's not human, that's for sure. Regardless, I couldn't stop staring. I forgot to move or even breathe.
Why, you? What do you think you're doing? I asked you a question. What's the meaning of this?
Is Sakura gonna die? No, I like her, come on.
How dare you defy me? This wasn't part of the deal!
The deal?
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision.
Huh?
I'm going to resist you.
Okay, but you do realize what will happen if you go through with this, right? You haven't forgotten, have you? What I'm holding hostage?
What am I looking at? What am I hearing? A hostage? Then could it be? The mastermind spy is... Was she the spy the whole time? A next generation legend. Stand tall, galactic hero. What? Wait, the end. Now we're only into chapter 3 and everybody's dead. To be continue. Super Robo Justice. Leon killed Sayaka. Monokuma killed Junko. Then Leon got executed. Then Mondo killed Chihiro. And then he got executed. Hifumi killed Taka. Then Celeste killed Hifumi. Then she got executed. And that brings us up to now. What? The next morning, in the dining hall, the day after Celeste's case... There's only 5 of us in here. Only a third of the number of people we started with.
Indeed.
Loneliness has become commonplace. That's true. Still... What did I see yesterday? I don't understand. Hiro's still alive? Sakura is the mastermind spy? Can that really be true? You know, Hiro's a good boy. He hasn't done anything wrong. Makoto, are you okay? No, I'm fine. I can't bring it up to the other in front of the others. If I did that, I would just confuse everyone that much more. In that case, let's eat till we pass out. I agree with her. What do you mean in that case?
'Cause, I mean...
Look how scary everyone looks. It's gotta be because you're all fighting on empty stomachs, right? If you fill your belly, I'm sure you're all fuck. You'll all cheer up. So let's eat.
Okay.
Let's fry up some fish and donuts and eat till we can't stand up. Fish and donuts. That's like a deep impact style meteor impact. Extinction level event combination of foods. Those are both breakfast time top sellers. Alright, hold on one sec. Trying to do little quick inhalations here. See if that helps. The throat itching. I guess lung itching. Still, the till we can't stand up part is a problem. After we're done, we need to go explore.
I see.
That's right. Since the class trial is over, new areas should have opened up.
It's true.
Plus, we still have alter ego. We don't have to give in to despair just yet. She's right. We have to plan ahead and think about the future.
You got it.
Yeah, think happy thoughts, not deathly thoughts.
You know?
Like when we're gonna get out of here, right?
For serious.
When this is all over, I think I want to get reborn for serious. Reborn as someone serious.
Well...
Are you okay? That sounds like something someone who's about to die would say. I'm totally okay. I'm not gonna die. Why? Because there aren't gonna be any more murders. What makes you so sure?
According to the spirits,
I predicted it last night. Since it revealed itself to me from the ether, there's no doubt about it.
However,
From the ether. How accurate is your fortune telling anyway?
How about that?
I can usually hit 20 or 30% on a good day. That seems really low.
It's not like some occult mystery.
It's not like it's ESP or whatever. Of course it's only gonna get... of course I'm only gonna get it right sometimes.
The occult is bullcrap.
I told you my fortune telling isn't like some occult thing.
So,
Fortune telling isn't occult?
You got it all wrong.
Of course not. Clairvoyance is clairvoyance. Don't put it in the same category as cattle mutilation. What? Cattle what?
So,
He's referring to the urban legend where aliens abduct cows and dissect them as part of their research.
Actually,
No, you're calling it an urban legend? As a matter of fact, it's true. As a matter of fact, it happened to me. What? It all happened one day when I went to get a hamburger. Hamburger.
Hamburger.
It was a place I'd never been before. They claimed their patties were all 100% beef. So I got a burger to go and headed home.
but
And before long,
the end is nigh.
the sky was filled with a mysterious blinding light. What?
Some crazy beam came out of nowhere
We-
and locked onto my hamburger.
Okay, this is not the direction I was expecting the, the game to go.
And as soon as the beam touched it, the burger started floating in midair.
This is fully voiced. This is the important stuff.
And then,
His burger getting abducted by aliens.
still floating there, the entire burger started coming apart. One part of it just vanished, while the rest fell back into my hand. Do you realize what that means? It means the burger wasn't 100% beef. It must have had some pork or something mixed in. Something like 70% pork and 30% beef would be my guess. You can't trick me.
So I stormed back to the burger place and got in the manager's grill, and they totally admitted it. It wasn't 100% beef. They totally mixed in ground pork with it.
How about that?
Now do you see? That is cattle mutilation. What? I kind of got lost halfway through. I can't tell if you're for the occult or against it. You stink of stupidity.
Don't be mean.
I stink of... How dare you? Well, you do stink, though. That's fine. That's fine? Anyway, I hope your prediction turns out to be true. Well, at the very least, I won't murder anyone.
yeah.
Me either. I mean, I would never.
of course.
Me either.
indeed.
Nor I. That goes for me too, of course. I could never kill any of my friends. Yeah, like, what's gonna happen now? Because, like, I think all the people who would, you know, be inclined to murder someone are, well, gone. So, I felt like those words of encouragement were helping us come together as one. After so much sacrifice and hardship, we'd finally become united. Like, could you imagine if he, he was accused in the last trial, and then in the next trial, he's actually the guilty one? But,
Well,
to be honest, I wish Byakuya and Toko were here for this too. I forgot that they were in this game. But they're so hard to deal with. They only think about themselves. Yeah, we're better off without him, I say. That was enough to prove. We were united for the time being, but within that bond hid weakness and fragility. Who the fuck... We're playing Eternal Punishment now? Wait, what is this? We began our search as soon as we'd finished our breakfast in the dining hall. Sorry, Innocent Sin. The first one. We had to find out what had opened up and what was waiting for us. So I could do that. Or I could go play the Monokuma slot machine for 3 hours. This is not... This is the laundry room. I thought this was the store for some reason. Nobody's here. If his predictions tend to be wrong, why not predict the opposite? Yeah, wouldn't that just, like, immediately, like, swap his chances? The spirits told me. Nobody is anywhere? Nobody is anywhere. Unless they're all on the new floor, which I don't have access... I mean, I have access to it now, I think. I'm gonna go over here. Yeah, here's the store. This is very important, okay? It's essential to the game. To the game. I'm kind of curious to see what the percentage is right now. $231 coins, 50%. That's pretty good, I think. I just wish I could speed up the animations. What the fuck is that? Like, it takes so fucking long to play this thing. Clamp? Clamp Gaming? I think that was Ali's favorite thing. Why am I doing this again? I don't know why I'm doing this. So does that permanently lower the repeat percent? No. Lucky. I just wanted to get it down to 200. That's just all I wanted. Now, see, if it permanently lowered it, I'd be alright with this, but no, I'm good. What's the key? There we go. I should probably get going. Lots. Yes. Kind of want to go in here. Now, I forgot to get a drink ready for today. I only have, like, 1 inch of water. The room's back to how it was before. This must be Monokuma's doing. It would be a shame if you no longer had that inch of water. Fuck, I have no more seltzer either. Like, I have these cardboard boxes, and I was like, is there anything in them? No. Nothing in that one. Nothing in that one either. Fuck. My leg's so itchy. Ugh! Why's my leg so itchy? Alright, well, now the water's gone. I can't eat my Takis now. Ugh. There we go. I had to fix my hair. So, where is everybody? I'm gonna go up here. I'm assuming the 4th floor opened up, or was it the 5th? I don't know. Fucking no, you kidding me? Yeah, 4th floor, because we've been here. It's gonna go ahead and play this like I did Persona 1. There we go. So now we have access to the 4th floor of Hope's Peak. Maybe this time we'll find some kind of clue. No, this time I have to find it. God, there's a 5th floor? That means somebody else is gonna die. What? That's the monitor room, isn't it? Ooh. No good. The door's locked. I guess I won't be getting in here. According to the nameplate, this is called the data center. But what's behind the door is a total mystery. I wonder what it could be. Let's check the bathrooms. This is the girls' bathroom. It's pretty obvious just by looking at it that there's no good reason for me to go in. Kyoko went into the dudes. She doesn't give a shit. There isn't nothing. Like, there's nothing for me to inspect in here. Okay, the piano room. Whatever that is. 2 classrooms and the headmaster's room? Is that what that is? Principal. I feel like someone's gonna die in here. This is the music room. It's hardly even a classroom. It's more like an actual concert hall.
Hey,
You know, you haven't told me what you think yet. What I think?
so...
About the secret in the boys' bathroom. Ah! I did find the secret room, but as soon as I started looking around, I was attacked.
What?
Attacked? By who? It came from behind. I didn't have any time to react, so I didn't see who it was. When I came to, the mountains of files and documents were all gone. I'm sorry. I know how important those were.
That's fine.
It's okay. I already saw what I needed to in there. I half suspected the mastermind might come after you. What? I was bait? Yo, she used me as bait.
Because...
When I discovered the room, the mastermind must have seen me on the surveillance camera in the hallway. They must have seen me go into the boys' bathroom and not come out again. Still, I wanted you to go and see it. I wanted to see how the mastermind would react. Essentially, I wanted to find out if the mastermind actually knew about that room.
it would seem...
But to attack you and steal everything in the room. That must mean there was some unknown clue in there that could reveal the mastermind's identity. Then you knew I was gonna get attacked?
That doesn't matter.
You can handle that kind of thing though, right? After all, you're a boy. What does she think a boy is? Fine, I understand. Now let me ask you something else. Do you know about the note that was left in there? The note that said you must not leave?
Just a second.
We shouldn't talk about that. Not here. Kyoko stole a quick glance at the surveillance camera.
So...
I'm looking into it. If I find anything, I'll let you know.
listen to me.
Is that okay? Sorry, she's probably angry when she said that. Is that okay? She made it sound like she was asking, but it was clear I wouldn't have any say in the matter.
So then...
So now it's your turn. Let's hear your secret. Huh? Did you think I wouldn't notice? You're hiding something.
Am I wrong?
That's...
What?
What's the matter? If you're worried about the camera, why not just write it down? Well,
Hey,
we're friends. You should be able to trust me. Isn't that what you said before? You're right that there shouldn't be any secrets between friends, but there's nothing worse than expressing doubt about your friend when you don't have evidence for it. Tell her. I haven't found any conclusive evidence yet. If I talk about it now, it could just make things that much worse. Friends shouldn't keep secrets, but... Game, there's nothing worse than expressing doubt about your friend. No, you tell her. The illusion of choice. Wow, is it not gonna let me? I haven't found any conclusive evidence. Yeah, I guess we're not gonna fucking tell her. Okay. Sorry, I can't tell you. Not yet.
correct.
So, that's your answer.
However...
But do you think that's fair? You were happy to hear what I had to say, but now you're unwilling to share. I'm sorry. I really am.
That's fine. Goodbye.
With those as her parting words, Kyoko left me standing there alone. I think I made her mad. Why me not able to tell her? I got her social link maxed out. Maybe I need Sakura's maxed out too. Ah, fuck. A surveillance camera. I don't think I'll ever get used to it. Who could get used to being watched 24/7? Is this a grand piano? It seems really old. I bet it's worth a lot of money. Of course, without someone who can play it, it's totally useless. Coinage. I kept hitting the T button for some reason. Well, nothing in here. Office. What is that? Is that another? This is the office. But of course, there's no hint of any teachers that would normally be able to be relied on. What are these old men doing here? There's a picture on the floor of Hifumi murdering... Sorry, of Celeste murdering Hifumi? This picture. What? Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka? The smiling faces of 3 people who are dead now. It was all predicted. A classroom without metal plates over the windows. It's exactly the same. It's just like that picture I saw before. There's no way this isn't important somehow. They're smiling the way you'd expect any normal teenager to smile. Just a normal group of high schoolers. Except for the gothic chick and the... Yeah, actually, mostly just that. I can't possibly believe they were able to smile like that in a world of despair like this. Does that mean this picture was taken before they ever came to Hope's Peak? Which would mean everyone in the picture knew each other before they got here. Including Sayaka? There's no way! Monokuma did it! It must be fake! What? You're fake! Monokuma popped up out of nowhere and snatched the picture. A forgery plot? What are you, a middle schooler? You think the moon landing was fake too? Come on. You're saying this picture is real?
Hey,
If there was such a thing as the Nobel Truth Prize, I'd take 1st, 2nd, and 4th place.
too bad.
Actually, that's probably not true. I asked you a question. Is the picture real or is it a fake? Oh, Makoto, you're so eager to split things in half, aren't you?
Hey,
But it's no use. It's just no use. If you try to split something that can't be split, you'll end up feeling like you're the one being split.
it's true.
It's true. The picture is real. No more, no less. I hate him so much. Without another word, Monokuma disappeared. So the picture is real? It's really real? If that's true, if that's the case... There is too much to click on in here. There's a flower on the desk. Somehow it makes things feel that much weirder. Coinage? Coinage? Coinage. There's a flower on the desk. I click on every flower. I really don't care about the coins. Okay, stop. Stop! Let me check in here. Yeah, Headmaster. The nameplate on the door says Headmaster's Room. The Headmaster's Room. There must be something worthwhile in there. The door's locked. Damn it. Yeah, it's not really a surprise in the slightest, is it? Okay, classroom time. I'm glad this floor got opened up and all, but there's like a ton of locked rooms up here. One day I saw Monokuma in class. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Is he eating someone? I thought I could click on this. The classrooms feel entirely useless, just like in real life. He just like me? For real? Hello, I'm Monokuma from the score? I'm very kind. Gather up your coins and come play with me. I might die of loneliness. There's nothing here. Chemistry lab? Chem. Chemistry. Inside the room, the smell of medicine was oppressive. So this is the chem lab. I hope inhaling all this stuff doesn't do permanent damage. Speaking of inhaling, what if I talk after inhaling it? Hina and Sakura seem to be lost in a deep but friendly conversation. I need to find out what's going on with Sakura and the Mastermind, but I can't while she's with Hina.
Hey, Makoto.
Huh? You need something? No, it's nothing. Apparently I can talk a lot without breathing in. I feel like that exhales it very, 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 very slowly. You sure? Okay, then. But, like, it's also rubbing the vocal cords. Sakura is lost in a conversation with Hina. I need to find out what's going on with Sakura and the Mastermind. But I can't while she's with Hina. What is it, Makoto? Did you need something? No, it's nothing.
So then.
Really? Well, okay. What else is in here? Besides, okay, just this? Alright. It's a remarkably big shelf, and it's stored with all kinds of medicine.
That's right.
Listen, Makoto, just take a deep breath and calm down and listen to me! Okay, Hina, just chill out. There's all kinds of stuff we didn't have before. Vitamins, minerals, amino acids, creatine.
Okay.
I don't even know what that is. And what, they even have Proteinzyme X? Proteinzyme. What's that? A high-quality protein drink. It's nothing like that cheap swill in the warehouse. It's connoisseur level. Oh yeah? This is amazing. It's a gold mine. My prayers have finally been answered. Time to load up on some more prayers, then. A gold mine? Creatine makes you swole? I've already taken a good look at things around here. There's a lot to think about, but for now I should head back to the dining hall. Not long after I got to the dining hall, the others began to trickle in. And after a few minutes... This is the Cool Kids Club. So, is this everyone?
Well then.
Okay, let's discuss what we all discovered. Good idea.
Yeah.
There was a big shelf in the chem lab on the 4th floor, and it had all kinds of chemicals and stuff.
Okay.
There was an all-star cast of nutrient additives and supplements. You should at least go take a peek. I highly recommend it. I think you and Ogre are probably the only ones interested in stuff like that. Oh, but it's not all good stuff, though. There was some medicine and health stuff, but on top of that, there was also a bunch of different poisons. Oh, poison? They were all labeled clearly, though. It'd be hard to grab one by mistake.
It's true.
Still, we better make sure we're careful around there. We probably shouldn't tell Byakuya or Toko about the poison, right?
Huh?
What do you mean?
Well...
Well, just in case, you know what I'm trying to say. Just in case? Yeah, I think you're right.
However,
It's Byakuya. It won't be long before he's discovered it for himself. To put something as dangerous as poison right out in the open. It's absolutely the work of the mastermind. I found a couple of rooms on the 4th floor, but they were locked. The data center and the headmaster's room. The headmaster's room? That sounds like exactly the kind of place we'd find some clues. If we can unlock the door and get inside.
But
Who cares about a stupid lock?
how about that?
It should be no problem for the world's strongest missing link to knock down one measly door. What an insult. What was that? What? No, please continue. Did you say I've got the nicest butt on the block? The curviest hips in town? Is that what you said? Hell no, I didn't. Then what did you say? Because I know you weren't talking about tearing down the door in the headmaster's room.
Unbelievable.
Knocking down your headmaster's door? What kind of war on education are you trying to start here?
Your teacher had such faith in you.
That's my room, you know.
Pay me with betrayal?
He's still talking. It is now, anyway, and you're thinking of busting it down? You seriously don't want to piss me off. You have any idea how much bacteria lives on a single bear claw? No, I was just kidding. Don't get mad. I'm not mad. What's with the fucking emoticon? Who translated this? You're totally mad.
This is kind of depressing.
Who fucking translated that? I was hoping I wouldn't have to add a rule for this, but if you're gonna go around having those thoughts, I have no choice but to add to the school regulations. Seriously.
Too bad.
Breaking down a locked door is prohibited. There, that's a rule now, you jerks. Okay, thanks, Monokuma. Is he gone? Man, I was scared for my life. I was sure he was gonna kill me for serious.
Well,
But if he would go out of his way to make up a rule like that, then there's no doubt that something important must be hidden in the headmaster's room. But now that it's a rule, there's nothing we can do. What do you got, Kyoko? You got some kind of loophole? Metal sheets have been attached to all the windows on the 4th floor. None of them budged an inch.
In other words,
Just like everywhere else. I'm glad Hifumi didn't get hit with the Lenny face. It's too early for that. When did Lenny face become a thing? Like 2012? There's a hair in my face. Oh. Yeah, that was like peak, like middle, early 2012, I think. I remember because I remember when it like first became a thing. I think I was playing TF2, and like every server I would go to is just like spam of the fucking Lenny face. So much of it. Escape from the 4th floor seems unlikely. That was to be expected, though. I bound Lenny to my R key. Kyoko. Yeah, that's what people would do. They would bind it to a key, and then they would, like, open the chat, and they would fucking, like, what's a key? They would, like, fucking spam it. I was trying to think of a key on the keyboard I could hit without doing anything to the game. She's ignoring me.
So,
Hey, Makoto. That's just part of how TF2 is, though. You bind explosion to O and die to I. Hey, Makoto. Does Kyoko seem upset to you?
that's right.
She is, isn't she? She's totally mad. Yeah, it looks like it.
What's your deal?
I bet it's your fault, isn't it? You must have done something to her. What? Oh, this is bad. Has everyone said what they need to? I think so.
For serious?
Since when are you, like, not based, Aoi? It looks like nobody found any clues at all, let alone a way out of here. I haven't been this depressed since my house burned to the ground. Someone do something to cheer me up. What, can I say something?
How about that?
It's because my dad was smoking in bed. No, I have something I'd like to report. So you guys all remember, right? You remember when I found a picture up on the 3rd floor the other day?
perhaps.
You mean the one that showed Mondo? Perhaps. Chihiro and Leon all together, right? Yeah, I remember. What about it? I found another one. Another picture, almost just like that one. Another one. But this time the picture was Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka. And they were all smiling. And the classroom in the picture didn't have any metal coverings on the windows. So the picture of Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon wasn't the only one. Now you found one that had Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka. But how can that...
Conspiracy!
Monokuma must have faked it! But if the picture is real, then everyone who was in it... There would have had to been some kind of hidden connection there, don't you think? Some deeper truth that we just don't understand.
What?
Can't be, it's a fake! But Monokuma said it was real. I know we could just write that off as a lie, but...
So then,
Then you trust Monokuma's word over the people who have died? Huh?
because
That's what you're saying, isn't it? Oh, she's mad. No, that's not it. I'm shocked. You told everyone how we should believe in our friends, but you refused to do the same. That's not... What's going on, Kyoko? Why are you getting so emotional? I don't understand why she's so angry.
Hey, come on.
Stop fighting, or all your good luck is gonna float away. Anyway, Makoto, you're thinking about it too much. There's no way Monokuma didn't fake that picture.
Of course.
He's just trying to confuse us. You shouldn't listen to anything Monokuma has to say. You might be right, but still. Are you still so conflicted?
What?
I kind of had a feeling it was him. You look like you... It looks like you guys have stopped playing nice. Byakuya? You all have the same sunken look on your faces. You were all so ugly before. You shouldn't let them sink any lower. When I look at you, it makes me think of a frog sinking into a pile of manure.
You know?
Sorry.
Just a second.
Why are you apologizing?
What the heck?
Leave us alone. You're not a part of this.
That's right.
That's true enough. Your problems aren't mine. We are, and always will be, completely separate. So whatever's causing your faces to turn so ugly has absolutely nothing to do with me. And if I happen to discover a vital clue, it wouldn't concern you in the slightest. Huh? Did he finally just say something useful?
Hey,
Byakuya, what have you been up to?
That's fine.
I don't mind telling you. Perhaps forcing your lazy brains to get to work might do some good.
Such ignorance.
I was in the bath. What else would you like to know? Today's lottery numbers. He was taking a bath? Is he saying he's been talking to Alter Ego? Did he tell him something?
it would seem...
Maybe we should all go take a bath. Good idea. A mixed bath.
Okay.
A mixed bath. If Alter Ego really did tell him something, I wonder what it could have been. Sorry, I dropped my boat on the floor earlier. I wanted to retrieve it to play with it like a 3-year-old child. I like plastic, little plastic boat. I need to hurry up and get to the dressing room. This is not the dressing room, is it? I don't know why my brain thought this was the bath. What the Toko doing? When I got to the dressing room. Boat in a glass? I mean, I guess I could kind of just like... Oh no, this is endlessly entertaining. No, put it down. Toko was sitting alone on the bench, the laptop in front of her. Toko, did you decide to come hear what Alter Ego has to say too?
What's your problem?
I already heard it with Master. With Master. You don't have to keep saying it. Anyway, what are you doing right now? Shut up. Stop bothering me.
How about that?
Get out of the way. We have to talk to Alter Ego.
Well,
No, I made Master a promise. A promise? Master told me to wait here, so that's what I'm doing.
huh?
What are you, his dog? Don't say that, she's gonna like it. Ugh. That's what Master wants. I do anything he asks. You just love being mistreated. Well, fine. If you really want me gone, by all means. Alright. Here it comes.
What?
Hey guys, what's going on? We'd like you to move. Sure thing. Kneel before me and beg. First a mega masochist and now a super sadist. Alright, well, Jill is here. Toko, seriously, I'm asking you nicely to let us use the laptop. Didn't you just hear what I said? I told you to kneel and beg.
How about that?
Come on, Makoto, give her the old 1-2 combo. 1, drop to your knees. 2, beseech. Why are you acting like you're not a part of this? I was desperate. I was as desperate as I felt. Finally, I did kneel down in front of her, and I said, "Please, I'm begging you, will you let me use the laptop?"
I'm on fire.
Such an ultra-miraculous feeling of happiness. All my pent-up anger at Master for abusing me is evaporating. So even you realize it's abuse.
Hey,
That should be enough, right? Hurry up and let us talk to Alter Ego. Okay! Sure, thanks. I'll go to bed every night for the rest of my life thinking about what just happened. Oh, she's fine. Hey, Kyoko. Still ignoring me. She mad. Good job, Makoto. That's some real top-tier begging. What kind of relationship do Byakuya and Toko even have, anyway? They have a relationship?
So then.
Here's my main concern. What?
So then.
The laptop? Everyone, come closer. I already told Byakuya, but I was finally able to crack open all the files that were on this laptop. Sorry to have kept you all waiting.
Correct.
Ow. Just what I thought.
I see.
Finally, the time has come. I'm starting to get kind of nervous. I felt the same way. Resting on the keyboard, my hands had started to shake.
Just a second.
Move. The single word was like a sharpened blade. Wounded, I moved to let her take over.
So then.
Here we go. Kyoko began typing, the words appearing as fast as I could read them. Can you tell us what you found out?
Leave it to me.
Sure. I analyzed all the files and extracted all the useful information I could find. And one particularly important fact I discovered was that a certain plan had been put into effect here. To isolate the students of Hope's Peak Academy and create a communal life for them. That was the stated goal of the plan. But it was meant to be more than just a normal school life. The students were intended to live out the rest of their lives here. That's...
I see.
It's exactly the situation we found ourselves in. It's quite unthinkable, isn't it? And what's more, the one who came up with the plan was... none other than the administrator of Hope's Peak themselves. Hold on. The reason we've been imprisoned here wasn't the work of some psycho freak or criminal organization or whatever.
No way!
It was the school itself? It doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that?
Just a second.
I don't think Alter Ego is finished. Perhaps we should hear the rest. Excuse me. It seems that the reason they devised this plan was because of what happened 1 year ago. That's how they described that event. They said it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. I knew it was the apocalypse. Almost dropped my boat again. What does that mean?
What?
What kind of a name is that for something? Otherwise known as the tragedy, it was apparently some sort of devastating occurrence. Because of the tragedy, Hope's Peak Academy was forced to discontinue its role as a school and close down.
I see.
Things are finally starting to make sense. What this means is 1 year ago, this tragedy took place. And whatever it was, it forced Hope's Peak to shut down. From there, they decided to use the school as a kind of staging ground.
That's right.
They planned to sequester the students here. Hiccup. Where they would live out the rest of their lives.
So,
But why would the Hope's Peak administrators want to shut everyone in like that?
Hey,
And what could this tragic event have possibly been? In a flash, Kyoko had typed their questions into the computer. The answer we got was... I don't know. If that information was ever on this computer, it's gone now. I'm totally useless. I'm sorry. And that's all he said.
What?
Then this really is the end? We got halfway through the answer and that's it?
Indeed.
It would appear so. Disappointing. There's one other thing I forgot to mention. I think it might be important. I believe it has to do with the mastermind. The mastermind? Kyoko's fingers moved even faster than they had so far. I like how it's like super old mechanical clunky keyboard sound, but like it's shitty chiclet laptop. Did you figure out the mastermind's identity? That I still don't know, but I did find a clue, I think. The one leading Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak headmaster. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. According to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now.
The headmaster?
Is here in the school? Huh?
Okay.
That's gotta be the mastermind. I mean, Monokuma's been calling himself the headmaster, right?
Perhaps.
Which makes the real headmaster that much more suspicious.
For serious.
If we break down the door to his room, we're dead, right? What are we supposed to do? I'll find a way. She seems very not happy right now. Huh? No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster.
No matter what?
No matter the cost.
So,
Kyoko? What's going on?
I...
She angry. I can't explain why. I just know that I have to find him. Huh? She has to? Kyoko, what's going on with you? When she heard about the headmaster, her reaction was almost violent.
So then...
She does not like him? We should see if Alter Ego has any more information. Kyoko hates 30-year-old men. That seemed to be her attempt to regain her composure, and she started typing again. Did you learn anything else?
sorry.
I'm sorry, that's everything I found. All the information on this laptop seems to be pretty old. That's all I can do from here.
Sorry.
And it really is all over?
Hey,
Wait. Ultra Ego seems to have more to say.
So,
It's kind of a different topic, but I was wondering about something. I haven't seen Celeste, Hifumi, or Taka since yesterday. A heavy silence fell across the room. The only sound was the flat, precise clicking of keys as Kyoko typed. They're all dead. What? I see. Certainly I knew that was a possibility, but
okay then.
it really happened.
Sorry.
There's no point in me getting depressed over things I can't do anything about.
anyway...
Well then, I guess that's it. That's it? A simple phrase that held so much meaning. She began typing again. You've done your job. Thank you.
I see.
I'm done? I guess I am, huh?
Okay then.
Then maybe I'll take a little rest. I'm kinda tired. Goodbye, everyone. See you later. With that, the laptop entered sleep mode. I feel kind of bad for them.
I see.
Even if they are just, like, partially sentient computer program. So Alter Ego did everything he could.
Indeed.
We won't have to talk to him as all that much anymore.
But,
But I feel kind of sorry for him.
But
You feel sorry? But he's just a computer program, right?
well...
I know, but still, he did everything he could for us, you know?
hmm.
I mean, yeah, it did. But that's what a computer program is designed to do. You don't tell a computer good job every time you shut it down, do you? I do. You're doing a good job today. Well, no. But when we talked to Alter Ego, I guess I just didn't see it that way. I know what you mean. I feel the same way.
Hey.
Hey, come on, it's just a program. You can tell the difference between a program and a friend, right? But you know, what's the difference between us and that program, really?
Huh?
I started thinking about how you could differentiate a person and an AI. Alter Ego isn't human, I know that. It's just a program running on a computer. But at the same time, I couldn't help but think of him as our friend.
That's right.
Fuck. Excuse me. Yeah, he's no different from us. He's still our friend.
Hmm.
I think maybe I understand where you're coming from. Then there's no problem calling him a friend. After all, the more friends the merrier, right?
How about that?
Check this out! Friendship has no survival value. Instead, it gives value to survival.
So...
Time for Kyoko to go on a rant about the Turing test in the bath. So anyway... Don't so anyway that. I'm a totally smart and cool... It's a totally smart and cool thing that I quoted from I don't remember where.
Hey,
Anyway, there's nothing more Alter Ego can do to help us. As such, his role in this is over. Am I wrong about that? No, but...
just a second.
And frankly, I question the ease with which you decide who is and isn't your friend. Do you really mean that?
Wait.
The story's gotten off track. We should go over what Alter Ego said one more time. Yeah, good idea. What was the Hope's Peak staff thinking?
What?
Why are they making us all kill each other? Alter Ego said that what happened 1 year ago is what started everything.
Well,
He said it was the biggest, most awful, most hopeless event in human history, right? It must have been a huge incident, whatever it was. But did something like that really happen a year ago? I don't remember anything that you could describe that way. What about you guys? I don't really watch the news, so...
I'm sorry.
Sorry, nothing comes to mind.
Anyway,
The event led to the closing of Hope's Peak.
at the very least,
If nothing else, it must have had some kind of connection to the school. Maybe all the students here were killed or something.
However,
I'm thinking, like, all of humanity is dead. That's my opinion. That kind of catastrophe would have been all over the news. At least one of us would remember that.
could it be?
Like, there's evidence of them interacting before this, which makes me think that this is like a memory erasure thing. Eraser head. Fuck, now I'm thinking about Eraserhead again and the dumb baby. Maybe they covered it up. That would explain why none of us knew the school had been shut down.
I see.
There was a period of time between us being, like, knocked out and us waking up for this. I don't know, like, how long, but... Like, it seemed like they were just going to the school? Totally covering up something like that. I suppose it's not totally impossible.
What the heck?
What's wrong with our government? Our taxes pay their salaries. They should be handling stuff like that.
anyway,
Maybe. But right now, there's only one path to open to us.
so,
We have to find the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy.
correct.
We have to find him and make him tell us everything.
No matter what?
As long as we can get our hands on him, I think. Kyoko. When she said headmaster, I got that feeling again.
Well,
But even that is a problem not so easily solved. You're right.
So then,
Well, our business is done here, so for now we should get out of here. Oh yeah, good idea.
Yep.
Then I... Oh. Is it really that dusty? Wait, I mean... Oh no. I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not guarding it. Byakuya's gonna be so mad at me. Let's avoid getting involved. Good call. As we left the dressing room, someone was was there waiting for us.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
My heart is pounding away. It's pounding with anger. Angry. You're not still mad about the whole breaking into the headmaster's room thing, are you? Oh, that little matter doesn't even matter a little. Even a little. Fuck. I'm a little jealous of you guys enjoying an indecent mixed bath, but that doesn't matter either. It's building. I feel it building.
Now I'm really angry.
My head's about to boil over with rage.
Please!
Don't get so angry. Let me help center your chakra. Etch this on the walls of your brain, okay? As soon as you said that, like, this headache I've had for, like, the past 7 days flared up immediately. Is Monokuma's clawing at my brain? Ugh. When you do something to me, I do it right back. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. Fang for a fang? He just chanted the incantation of devastation. No, it's just a saying. Oh, I see. What is he talking about?
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Correct.
So, it's nighttime.
Hey,
What does everyone want to do? Celeste was the one who suggested our nighttime rule, but she's gone now. I think we should still avoid being out at nighttime. I know it'll make me feel better that way. I agree.
It's true.
Very well then. In that case, time for bed. So everyone headed back to their rooms. Monokuma's parting words left me feeling anxious the rest of the night. Is he talking about what Sakura did? Once I was back in my room, I got lost in thought. What we'd learned from Alter Ego kept on spinning around and around in my mind. The administrators of Hope's Peak had planned all this. They did it because of the tragedy which had happened a year before. And apparently the headmaster is the one behind it all, the mastermind. Did they go here for a year and have their fucking memories erased? All these mysteries make me worried. But I still have to try and unravel them, bit by bit. I'm sure the road will be long and tough, but I don't have any other choice. God, the whole, like, inside of my frontal face feels, like, swollen-ish. I hate allergies. Let's talk a bit about where I was... Let's talk a bit about where I was at before I became a bear. At first, I was at a total loss. I had no idea what I should become. A lady in our tech support department suggested I try being a shrimp. She was like, "Oh, the company's been trying to push this off forever. It's a really incredible offer." You shrimping? But as she laid out all the details, it turned out it wasn't a tiger prawn like I'd hoped, but a little popcorn shrimp. That's totally tiny. I would have been the world's smallest mascot. I like eating shrimp. I didn't want to be one myself. Plus, someone might come along and step on me. So the lady totally started laughing at me. She was like, "You think we can do a tiger prawn on our budget?" So ultimately, I decided to become a bear instead.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
Yeah, it still doesn't make any sense.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
First things first, I need to head to the dining hall. I definitely did not inhale the inhaler while waiting, while he was talking to inhale the inhaler, inhale the hail, Makoto. Mario. Good morning, Hina.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning. Oh, fell over. Hey, so yesterday, you were kinda cool. What do you mean?
Yeah.
You know, when you said Alter Ego was your friend,
So,
I was thinking the same thing. But when stuff like that happens, I never know how to say what I'm thinking.
You got it.
I'm really glad you said it for me. So thanks. You're welcome.
Yeah.
You were usually like total normal, but when the time comes, bam, you bust out your special power.
'Cause, I mean...
I mean, even before yesterday, when stuff comes up, it's like, you always do something about it. Even before yesterday. Are you talking about the class trials and stuff? I mean, that stuff is just... It just kind of took care of itself, you know? It totally didn't. With your power and Sakura's and everyone else, I'm sure we'll get out of here. Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay.
I am right, alright? Now that we've got that fighting spirit, let's go get some grub. She's right. Even if the road is long, if we don't keep on moving forward, we'll never reach our goal. Hello.
What do you want?
Well, the breakfast meeting.
That's enough.
You honestly expect me to go? Right. Well, as long as I'm here, I should ask Byakuya what he made of the stuff Alter Eagle told us. Eagle. Actually, no, I'd better not. The surveillance camera would catch us for sure.
What?
So? Well...
Goodbye.
And he's gone. And it's gone. Where is, he? Him? There he is. Oh, Makoto! Why do you sound so surprised? Sorry about that. It's just, if you gotten here even a minute earlier, it would have cost me a few more minutes off my life. What? Why?
You know?
Because Kyoko, like, just left. Kyoko?
You're serious.
You know, Makoto, when a guy and a girl go at it, it shortens the lives of the people who have to watch it happen, too.
How about that?
And since it's me saying it, you know it's true. What? So, like, hurry up and make it better.
Yo.
Anyway, see you at breakfast. She hates me. That's easy for him to say. What am I supposed to do? There's nobody to fucking talk to. They're all dead. I don't know where Genocide is. Oh, there she is. As I entered the dining hall, the first thing I saw was her. What are you staring at? Oh, Toko?
What's your problem?
What, you think your eyes will rot just by looking at me? Fine then. Don't look at me! I think he's just surprised to see you at the breakfast meeting is all. Indeed. It's been a while since you joined us. What made you change your mind? Byakuya said he likes a girl to have some meat on her bones, so... I'm gonna start eating! I'm gonna force it down into my stomach. I'm gonna eat till I drop.
Okay.
I refuse to lose.
Hina.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Well, other than that, it looks like Kyoko isn't here.
You know?
She said she'd come by later. Later?
You know?
Yeah, after you leave. She's not even trying to hide it anymore. I know I said she wanted... I know I said she wanted you to show some backbone, but you didn't need to show her that much.
Just a second.
You're dirty, Makoto. Dirty. President Dirty of Dirtylandia. Dirtlandia. You don't understand.
Just the worst.
You're the type that takes the stairs of love 3 steps at a time, aren't you? What? I'm telling you, it's not like that. Shut up already, Hina. You've been running your filthy mouth like that all morning. Filthy? Me? Don't make me repeat my... She's fucking copying him now. I'm not filthy. It's no use denying it. We can all see how disgusting you are. Shut up. What? You and that lusty body of yours. Night after night, you go out for your illicit club meetings. Knock it off. I can't deal with dirty stuff like that. Your midnight sextracurricular activities only put us in even more danger. Sextracurricular.
Please.
Stop it. You'd like me to stop... You'd like me to stop, wouldn't you? Your sweaty hands gripping the big fat chalk tight. I am uncomfortable going for all that extra credit. Your screams are like the screech of a violated blackboard. I'm not enjoying. And it's amazing. Indecent ideas are coming to me one after another. Okay, can you sneeze, please? Would you rather have your black eye on the left or the right? Sorry.
Hey, come on.
Let's leave Toko alone. She's gotten a little funny from her pent-up frustration.
You know?
Uh-huh. Funny. Anyway, you and fuck! You and Kyoko need to make up already, you know. Yeah, I know. I mean, of course I want things to get better as soon as possible. But with, but with everything that's been going on, I haven't had a chance to talk to her about what I saw. Before anything, I need to talk to Sakura about it. You okay? Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me! If you want to hit someone, hit Master. Please hit him. Oh, please let me watch you hit him. Okay. I think it's best if I stay far. far away from her. Sakura? What is it? Can you make some time later? I was hoping I could talk to you. Now that Kyoko's dumped him, Makoto's trying to win Sakura's heart. What is wrong with everyone in this school? Are you in heat, Makoto? No, you know what is got heat? Blue heat Takis. I'm not actually gonna eat any. I just wanted to make a joke. Are you in heat, Makoto? Don't care who they are as long as they got the right equipment.
Just the worst.
Watch out, Sakura. Makoto's transformed into a wild beast. Prime Minister Wild Beast of Beastopia. It's called Zootopia, thank you very much. Why is this happening to me?
Well,
Can our talk wait until tomorrow? I'd like to get some rest today. For some reason, I've been feeling worn down these last few days. Are you sick? Did you get hurt? No, nothing serious. I just had some minor aches and pains. Is that? It must be because of the battle. It must be pretty bad if you have to go rest. Are you sure you're okay? I'm sure a protein shake and some sleep will get me back on my feet.
You got it.
That's true. Protein is good for all kinds of stuff.
Hey,
You guys, like, worship protein. It's like you're God or something.
Okay.
Makoto, I don't know what it is you want to talk to Sakura about, but save it till tomorrow. She's in pain. Yeah, got it.
I'm sorry.
you know?
Well, for now, let's eat. Eat? I'm kinda nervous.
Huh?
How come?
What's your problem?
Because I don't usually eat in front of other people. Ever since I was a kid, I'd eat by myself.
What the heck?
What about your family? Well, yeah, I used to live with my dad, my mom, and my mom.
Huh?
You had two moms? What? It's just how things were. It's like a serious issue. Just let it go. You're asking for trouble getting involved with her more than you have to. How dare you speak to me with that disgusting mouth of yours? Stop saying stuff like that. I'm gonna go ahead and eat. If I don't, Kyoko will never show up. Pretty miserable situation, man. Yeah. I scarfed down breakfast as fast as I could and immediately headed back to my room. I'll have to wait till tomorrow to confront Sakura about what I saw. But in a way, I'm kinda relieved. It takes a lot of courage to stand face to face with Sakura and accuse her of something. Alright, let me go look up the fucking... Dongi-rungi. I don't know what the fuck am I... Complete guide to gifts. Presents. Why can I not type today? Yeah, here it is. I was gonna say, I know I was using thegamer.com. Now, I need to hang out with, Aoi. Oh, well, I need to max her out while I still have the chance. Where's she at? I have no clue. Wait. Sakura's probably in her room, right? That's Sakura's room? Sakura-con? Yeah. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Kyoko is over here. Let me go here. Ugh! So sick of it. Sorry, it's just very annoying. Where Kyoko at? I'm just curious to see, like, if she's actually that mad at me. I mean, probably. Oh, there she is.
Anyway,
I'm busy. I don't have time to waste. Oh, straight up refusal. Fine. I see how it is. What does Aoi want? She wants, like, the boombox? Pushing on him doesn't help. Smacking him doesn't help. What the heck is up with those things?
Yeah.
I'm talking about the metal plates covering all the windows. I know, we should try grabbing the top and yanking down on it. Yeah.
You got it.
You want to do some stretches with me? I followed Hina's lead and did some elaborate stretching. Oh! Spelled it wrong. There she is. Alright, what do we got? I gotta give her Prezi. What does she want? Kitten hair clip? Do I have a kitten hair clip? I don't know. Probably not. I don't have any flotation, don't I? I do have a G-stick. I'll give her another one. So hungry.
Please.
Makoto, help me. I'm hungry. What am I supposed to do? I need food. Anything. Don't care if it's a stack of paper. Need food. Taki? Why don't you just go eat some more donuts?
Just a second.
I can't. That's my secret weapon. For emergencies only. If I kept going on something with that many calories, I'd get fat in no time. So even she cares about that kind of thing. Well, she is an athlete.
But
Besides, I don't want anything sugary. Right now, I want a salty snack. Taki? Like potato chips? Like ramen. That's pure salt. How is that a snack?
you got it all wrong.
I had ramen today. It was good. How is it not? And speaking of which, what's your favorite kind of ramen? Spicy. Shoyu, without a doubt.
You got it.
Good choice. Definitely the most refreshing option. What about you, Hina? You're worried about calories and all, so...
Okay.
I'm a pork-tastic tonkotsu girl. Oh, through and through. I don't know what that means. Why is my eye itching so much? What is with allergies and me this year? They are so much worse than they have ever been. Or you don't care about calories at all. The key element of any tonkotsu ramen is the butter and the extra fat. You're okay with all that oil? Talking about it just made me even hungrier. You're making me hungry. Maybe it's time. Maybe I can make it to the dining hall. Are you sure, though? I mean, a bowl of ramen has way more calories than a donut.
What is
Who
this?
says stuff like that? Are you a real man or aren't you? What are you, afraid? Afraid of ramen? You're pathetic, Makoto. I'm ashamed to know you. Are you still Hina?
Just a second.
Shut up. Get out of my way. I'm gonna show you what a real man looks like. Are you gonna stand in my way and suffer the fist-based consequences? I have no intention of getting in your way.
Okay.
Then don't. If I don't do this right now, when am I ever gonna have another chance? What is wrong with everyone in this school? Crying out. Oh, my lips resonated there. Crying out like a starving raven. Hina ran off at a dangerous clip toward the kitchen. When it comes to food, Hina is terrifying. You unlock the skill Extraordinary Focus. I learned my lesson and made my way back to the room. We got... What is wrong with everyone in this school? Is she maxed out now? No. One more? Wait, what? She not maxed out? Huh? There's more? I gotta do it again. I don't feel like sitting here. I should go somewhere. Owie, again? I need more. Where's she at? Late night romping the dongas? Degrungi. Oh god, Toko's here. Later. Kyoko hates me right now. I'm gonna go, consume with Hina, if possible. Would you like to consume? Perhaps food?
Okay.
Each and every person has to do their job. The cooperation of each player is true teamwork.
You got it.
That's a quote from the famous rugby player Yuji Matsuo. What? We gotta do the same thing. Cooperate so we can survive. Yes.
Yeah.
You wanna go for a run to release some of the stress? Alright. Since Kyoko hates me now, I guess it's Aoi time. Hina and I went through a run through the school. Hina and I grew a little closer. Yes. She want... Stop coughing! I'm fine. Okay. How was the end of chapter scene? Super Robo Justice. Proof that you cleared chapter 2. A man's fantasy. Oh yeah, Sakura was beating the shit out of Monokuma and she's still alive for some reason. A little confusing to me. I thought that was a bong for a second. Moonrock? Yo, Clefairy? Worm on string! Dude, I have the Muramasa. The strongest weapon ever made. Oh, I was gonna say, I know I have something I can give her. Yeah, this. How thoughtful. This is why I like you, Makoto. Who says that isn't a bong? I mean, it's not like that. Not that kind of like... Seeing Hina so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. This sucks. There was no ramen in the kitchen. What happened to her? She seems way more depressed than usual. Hina, what's wrong? I tried to convince myself I was imagining it, but I totally wasn't imagining it. Imagining what? Dragons?
I'm sick of this.
I got fat. Oh. And I figured. We're so fat. Fat from every angle. I hate this. I hate it. I may as well just accept it and embrace my new big, fat, fatty attitude. What if I just keep getting fatter and fatter and it never stops?
I'm sick of this.
I get disgustingly morbidly obese and nobody wants to marry me. Which makes me depressed and I get even fatter. Eventually I can't even stand up on my own. And then I die, sad and alone. Nobody notices. I finally lose weight when my body starts to rot. What the fuck? I think maybe you're worrying a little too much. Besides, as far as I can tell, you look exactly the same.
What the heck?
You're just saying that. I'm a total chub monster. I'm a perfect circle. I mean, there's two circles, actually. No, seriously, I'm not just saying that. Then, let's get... I'm still hot. I'm waiting for Toko to, like, barge in here and be like, oh, yes, you are. Well, I mean, yeah. Really? Then I might still make it out alive? Yeah, sure. You'll make it out alive. Thank God. Seriously, thank God.
Okay.
But I can't relax now. I'm making an official statement. As of now, Aoi Asahina is on a diet. A diet?
You got it.
Just you watch. I'm gonna go get thin. It'll scare the crap out of you. Don't overdo it, okay?
Okay.
Don't try and stop me. I've made up my mind. And my willpower is rock hard. And now my resolve is even more rock hard.
You got it.
But before all that, time to get stuffed on donuts. Almost before she was done talking, Hina took off like a bat out of hell. I'm not sure if dieting is really Hina's skill set. Your maximum number of skill points has increased. Okay. Okay, game. Okay. Okay, again, it's fine. It's fine. Sorry to cut you off. Check it. Why does Kyoko's max out so quickly? That's weird. Ramen's totally a snack. A real man doesn't bellyache about, oh, boo-hoo, this has so many calories when it comes to food. Don't get in my way. And now she's upset that she's fat. All in the same day. That's impressive. Fucking god damn it, Google Chrome. It's fine.
Attention, attention.
I don't like that this is different.
Please gather in the gym as soon as you possibly can. Quickly, 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 quickly.
Okay, so, new motivator. Motivated. Who's gonna get motivated to murder? He made a special announcement to ask us to come to the gym. And he sounded pretty serious about it, too. Oh, fuck. Alright, so, Oh, baby, a triple. Who the fuck is... I will be able to discern motivation via... I will be able to discern who will murder next, maybe. Is a big maybe. Everybody's already in the gym? That was fast. Wait, where's the gym? There. I forgot. It's about to get fucky-wucky? Oh, good. Was he just gonna start murdering people at random? Let's speak, please. You're the last one. Everyone is already inside. Aren't you gonna go in?
However...
I have a bad feeling about this. More than just a feeling, probably. Monokuma did call us all together, after all. Sakura?
Well then...
Makoto. If something happens to me... Hina. Huh?
I'm sorry.
No, never mind.
So then...
I'm... Who would ever believe in someone who doesn't believe in themselves? Sakura? Sakura gonna die? I like her. Come on, don't kill her. Everyone must have heard the announcement, and once we were all gathered in the gym, it began. He is here.
Well?
Okay, let's get this show on the road. You're about to give us your next motive presentation, aren't you?
That's right.
You've got us all together to present another motive, right? Is he right?
Huh?
We have to go through this again? Not again. I can't take it anymore.
I see.
I'm impressed by your level of dismay. You finally see just how low on the totem pole of life you really are. No. No, no, no. No, 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 no. That's not it at all. We're not here to talk about motive.
Today, I'm feeling black.
Oh, the reason I gathered you all here is so I could get rid of my grudge. Your grudge?
Why?
We have a grudge against you, of course, but I don't recall you ever having a grudge against any of us. I told you yesterday, didn't I? An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. Stop beating around the bush. Tell us what you're talking about. Well, Byakuya, you've already told everyone how one of you might be working as a spy for me, right?
Come on.
Yeah, so what about it?
In other words,
Today I'd like to tell you about that spy. What?
hey,
So, guess what? The spy is actually Sakura Ogami. He said it so openly, it made it sound like it wasn't that big of a deal. Even though he just revealed a huge secret. What did you just say? He said the spy is Sakura.
What is this?
What are you talking about?
You're a liar.
There's no way Sakura's a spy. Right, Sakura? Oh no. Sakura? And I might just make Sakura fulfill the promise she made sometime soon. If she doesn't, I can't be responsible for what might happen to that hostage of mine. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. What you guys choose to do with that information is up to you.
thrills, chills, kills!
Roaster, boil her, kill her. Don't kill her, whatever.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
And just like that, he was gone. Finally, I understood what he'd been talking about. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. In other words, betrayal would be met with betrayal.
What the heck?
So, what does this mean? Is it true? Has Ogre really been spying on us for the mastermind?
What are you saying?
There's no way. But that is what the stuffed animal said, right?
Wrong. You're wrong.
Well, he's wrong. There's no way.
Hey,
Well, Sakura, if he's wrong, all you have to do is tell us.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier. What? Who's being serious for serious? Ogre's been working for the mastermind?
I'm sorry.
You've been lying to us all this time?
Huh?
It's not true. Sakura was probably being controlled. There's gotta be some reason. She didn't have a choice. She was forced to do it. I'm sure Hina's right. The mastermind probably threatened her somehow, and Sakura had no choice but to do what she was told. What? You're talking like you know that for a fact. Because I do know for a fact. Because I saw it. I saw Sakura and Monokuma fighting. And that's where I heard it. Monokuma mentioned a hostage a second ago, right? And during their fight, I heard Sakura say, she decided to fight against the mastermind.
I see.
You saw all that? The mastermind took a hostage, so you were forced to swear loyalty to them, right? But in the end, you made up your mind to betray the mastermind.
What?
Which means Sakura isn't our enemy. She's a friend who we can trust without question. Is that it? Ridiculous. Do you live in some sort of alternate reality fairy tale?
Not possible.
No, this isn't an Undertale AU. Is it? I don't know. She did have a blue eye. She was the mastermind's tool. You absolutely cannot trust someone like that.
Impossible.
He's right. We can't just believe whatever she says now. How can we even be sure she really did betray the mastermind? Maybe this is a double bluff, and she's still doing exactly what the mastermind wants.
What are you saying?
Sakura would never do that. Okay then. Sakura, if you really have cut ties with the mastermind, tell us who they really are. Well,
I'm sorry.
sorry, I can't. Even I don't know that.
What?
You don't know? That just makes you all the more suspicious.
Please.
She's telling the truth, you have to believe her.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Shut up. I'm not finished questioning her.
Come on.
Next question. What's this about a promise? What did the mastermind order you to do? I was told to kill one of my friends. It suddenly felt like the temperature in the room had dropped 20 degrees. The weight of those words.
I see.
So even now, you've taken aim on our lives.
Wrong. You're wrong.
I'm telling you, Sakura would never do that. You don't have to yell. We can hear you just fine. Don't you have an inside voice?
That's terrible.
It's because you're not listening to me.
Wait.
Please stop. You don't need to defend me anymore. I have to take full responsibility for this.
However,
How do you intend to do that? By destroying the mastermind. What? I'm going to challenge them. Even if it means we both go down, I will defeat them.
I'm sorry.
That is how I intend to take responsibility. What do you mean, if you both go down?
Hina,
I'm sorry I didn't tell you about this. What?
I'm sorry.
I didn't know what to do. I went back and forth about confiding in you again and again.
Well,
But I was scared. I thought if I told you, you might think less of me.
But
I'm sorry.
Sakura turned away from us and left the gym. And then...
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Well, it's nighttime. We should all go to bed.
no way.
Hold on, this whole thing with Sakura is...
Don't make me repeat.
over. She's our enemy. There's nothing more to discuss.
That's terrible.
No, Sakura is not our enemy. Headache flare-up. Ow! Why is it still not gone?
Why?
Why doesn't anyone understand her?
What?
What is it you think you understand? You didn't even know who she really was.
What is this?
That's...
calm down.
Let it go for now, Hina. Talking about it isn't going to help anything.
Why?
But...
Anyway,
Go to your room. Cool down. We can continue this discussion tomorrow. Man, everybody angry. It was the worst. The mood at the end of the night was just the worst. Excuse me. Being in such an awful mood. We were honestly glad the day was over. Such a disparaging day. Sakura is the spy. She's the traitor. Byakuya said Sakura is the enemy. But he's wrong. She's not my enemy. She's my friend, without a doubt. But what can I do? What can I do to make everyone believe in Sakura? How? Sakura-con! Something Garugamesh. Is his collection growing? It looks like it's getting bigger. As long as you're human, there will always come a point where you wish you could do things differently. Even a baseball player in the major leagues. Even a soccer player touring Europe. Even a famous singer who started her career as a backup dancer on a sketch comedy show. She makes a brilliant debut, but instead of going for more, she marries some third-rate actor and retires. Every human has regrets. Has things they'd like to go back and change.
But I don't, 'cause I'm a bear!
Good. Yes, I understand, Monokuma. It's one toy per theater. It's like slowly growing.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
I'm worried about Sakura. I need to hurry and get to the dining hall. Yeah. Sakura-con. Sakura-con. I love anime and manga. And gaming. Kyoko, good morning. Speaking of toy, how was the newest 3D printer project? Oh, I was at Micro Center earlier today. I bought like 4,000 spools of filament. I'm printing another slug right now. Good morning. Yeah, she's still pissed. Still ignoring me. Is she really that mad at me? But actually, it's not just Kyoko. Ever since Monokuma summoned us last night, the atmosphere around here has gotten really heavy. I can almost feel it looming over us, weighing us down. Well, if nothing else, I need to patch things up with Kyoko as soon as possible. You know, I just kind of started a gigantic slug print again because I wasn't going to be home for a while, so I was like, make a slug while I'm gone. And it didn't fail completely yet. Makoto, are you okay? What do you mean? You were late, so we were worried about you. What a dullard. Toko? Byakuya? What are you doing here? Slugs are slimy and make me sad. Slugs are cute, and they make this horrendous noise when you shake them. I have a bigger one. I'm also making I'm making a second bigger one, and I'm hoping it turns out better than the first bigger one, but I know it's not going to because some of the pieces are a little fucked. I looked at it. The rear of it is kind of... It doesn't... Something looks wrong with it. Maybe I have the cooling fucked up. I don't know. It's not perfect. What are you doing here?
What the heck?
They're taking refuge here. Refuge?
Such ignorance.
Don't make that stupid face. We have to protect ourselves against the Mastermind's tool. Mastermind? Are you talking about Sakura? That's when I finally noticed. The only one that wasn't in the dining hall was Sakura. Where is Sakura?
Stop talking.
All I know is, if she were here, I wouldn't be. The only reason I went out of my way to join the rest of you was as a safeguard against that threat. Threat?
What is this?
Why do you hate her so much?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? Because she makes things unfair. This makes things unfair. Unfair? Germa trying to hand you a fully articulated slug. Take this thing. Take it. Take it. Take it. I won't fucking hold on to this thing anymore. Take it from me! The game should be fair to all players. The existence of a spy for the Mastermind upsets that balance.
What the heck?
That's a stupid reason.
What did you say?
Stupid. This is a life or death game, is it not?
That's
It is stupid. You're a stupid idiot. I agree.
Hey,
Before you get too far in your argument, maybe you should stop and think things through. Why did the mastermind reveal that Sakura was the spy to us?
What the heck?
They were getting revenge on her, right? Like Monokuma said, an eye for an eye.
however,
That may be part of it, but it's not the whole picture. Revealing that fact was also meant to serve as the next motive for the mastermind that the mastermind wanted to give us. The chaos and confusion born from suspicion, the hatred.
in other words,
This right here, the fighting, the bickering, is the trap the mastermind laid for us. Knowing that, will you still stand there and argue like children?
But
That's not what I'm trying to do, it's just... I mean, how can you guys get to believe in Sakura again? How can I get you guys to believe in Sakura again? If she really can beat the mastermind like she said, that'll go a long way in my mind.
what are you saying?
You're really asking her to do something so dangerous? What if something terrible happens to her? It wouldn't matter. If Sakura were to die, that's one less person for the mastermind to control. I have no problem with that. Hold on, Byakuya. In fact, if she did die, that would settle this entire issue, wouldn't it? It would put the whole problem to rest.
What the hell?
Ah, absolutely deserved.
You disgust me.
Correct.
You're a monster.
Ah, fuck, it fell on the floor. Whatever, I'll get it later. I agree.
To say something like that? It should have been you. You should have been the one to die.
What?
Damn, Morgana. I should have died? Interesting. Then are you planning to take care of that yourself? Go ahead. Try it if you dare. That's how it works here, after all.
What is this?
You think I can't do it? Hina, calm down.
that's right.
This is exactly what the mastermind wants, and it's exactly what Sakura doesn't want. What's wrong? Lost your nerve? I'm leaving. I'll be in my room. Trembling with anger, Hina ran off. That stupid cow! How dare she? She should die 1,000 deaths. No, 1,000,000! She was just another hysterical little girl, hardly worth my attention.
Just a second.
It's what other people call having feelings, Byakuya. And all you can do is mock them for it. What's wrong with that?
Hey,
A friendly word of warning. Someday that attitude is going to come back and bite you. Hard.
I don't have time to play with you.
And I will happily elude its attempts. So, you know... How about we, eat? Maybe now's not a good time?
You know?
Without a word, each of us left the dining hall. We headed back to our rooms, one by one. Ugh. At least Kyoko will eat with you. No, I think she's still mad at me. So, what should I do today? Is anyone even in the mood? Where is anyone? Oh, hello. She's still in the music room. What? Wait, why is she still in the music room? Maybe she wants some Takis. Do you want the Taki? The Taki. Take it from me. Makoto, did you want something? Yes.
About that.
Were you worried about me?
Sorry.
That's nice of you. Hina was quiet and depressed, but I did what I could for her. Yes. I don't have any more G-sticks. I think I have another, thong. I think, thong. Sorry, I mean thong. Sorry, I mean thong. Sorry, I mean thong. Sorry, I mean thong. Sorry, I mean... For me? Thanks, Makoto. This makes me feel a little better. She's gonna have so many of these fucking Astro Boy dolls. Was I able to cheer her up a little? Who doesn't hate Makoto right now? I don't think that actually counted as, a bonding event. I have plenty of time. I don't feel like just sitting here. I should go somewhere. Fucking goddamn... I gotta restock, dude. If I don't restock, then how will I be gamer? I don't think that actually counted toward her report card, right? No. Why not? This is a bad day for her, maybe? I could go to talk... Toko... Is there anyone I don't hate? I guess Hero's alright. Where is anyone? No. No. I kind of want to see what happens when I talk to Toko, though. Maybe she's in genocide mode. I kind of doubt it, though. Where's she at? That's the wrong button. Damn, what's the button? It's tab? It's tab. There she is. No, she's normal. Are we ever gonna get out of here? Not that I have much to look forward to if I did get out. Yeah, why not?
What's your problem?
What? More pity? Aren't you such a good person showing me all this pity? I spent some time with Toko. I don't like the face that she's making at me. What does she, what does she fuck? What does she want? A talkie? She likes glasses. Let's give her some fucking glasses. I know I have some. Hey, here you go. Sorry, but I'm already engaged to Master. I can't go on a date with you. If you're okay with that, I don't mind if you think that about me. Seeing Toko pleased with something I give her makes me happy. Does it? She's just standing there. Does she want something? She's not saying anything. Fuck! I picked it up, it's okay. She's not saying anything. She probably thinks blue heat Takis are too hot. They don't feel... Actually, they feel less hot than normal Takis. Maybe I'm crazy. I did buy a regular bag earlier today. I should eat them later. Maybe I should try to start a conversation. Toko. What? You want to talk to me? Well, I can't stop you, so talk already. Sure, but what should I say? What do you like to do in your spare time? Why do you want to know? Well, I mean, you know, we're trapped in here, right? If we're gonna be friends, it'd be nice to get to know each other. What did you just say? After that part about being trapped, we're gonna be what? Friends? What do you mean, friends? You think I'm stupid? You're trying to trick me. I've already been hurt once before. I'm not gonna let it happen again. I thought you liked that. You've been hurt? What happened?
Anyway...
Come on, you don't really care about me. You don't want to know about me, even if I know that. No, that's not true. Fine then. Tell me. Tell you what. You know why they call me the ultimate writing prodigy, right? 'Cause you write porn? Sure. You've won all kinds of literature prizes and stuff. And tell me what I'm good at. Tell me what my genre specialty is. If you really want to convince me you give a crap, you should at least know that. Oh, fuck. Which one is it? It's this one or this one, right? It's probably... So, romance, right? That's Hifumi. Younger is romance. That's correct, right? Though it's romance. Sci-fi. It's not even an option. Yo, she wrote Star Trek: The Next Generation all by herself. Wow. That one hurt. I'm okay. I think. She wrote Picard? Oh, she's disgusting then. It's romance, of course. You actually knew? Your biggest success was So Lingers the Ocean, right? Everyone says it's your masterpiece. God, my throat, sorry. The book was such a hit that fishermen shot to the top of the hottest men polls, right? How did you know all that? There's no way you care about me. I'm telling you, I do. I mean, we're friends, aren't we? Blind. Your straightforward nature blinded me. Toko ran off screaming like a banshee. I'm not really sure. Does she hate me now? Let's not forget the fact that she has another personality who is a serial killer. You just unlocked the skill vocabulary. Yay.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Her other personality is like 10 times better and voiced by Chie. Yeah, but she's a serial murderer. Nighttime already. Tonight feels somehow uneasy. You ever, like, blink your eyes and suddenly, like, it's like there's, like, gunk on your eyeball? It just happened to me. Ugh. Right in the middle of my pupil, huh? We haven't settled things with Sakura. Everyone's in a terrible mood. I just hope nothing happens tonight. I want to max out Owl. After I declined the offers to become a shrimp... Is there another crab? There's 3 crabs now. The tech support lady refused to drop the issue. Once the shrimp idea was dead, she came back suggesting I should be a crab instead. How much can one person love crustaceans? I said no, of course, and she shot back. Okay then, how about, to make you extra special, you can be a crab that walks sideways and backwards. How's that any better? I don't want to go sideways or backwards. I want to go forward. I heard her annoyed sigh on the other end of the line, and she said, You just don't see the splendor of the crab. Haven't you ever heard the tale of the crab and the monkey? Ah, yes. Crab. Of course I've heard of it. I know all about it. But so what? The crab beats the monkey, but it's just some legend, hardly relevant to our greed-obsessed modern society. Sure, monkeys still show up in movies and stuff from time to time, but not crabs. Monkey-themed clothes are sweeping the fashion world. What? But the crab doesn't stand a chance, right? Monokuma, you are incorrect. Right now, in meme land, crabs and monkeys are kinda like battling for the top spot, I think. In my opinion, the crab should win. What I'm saying is, crabs have no place in today's lightspeed world. Do your market research, lady. Which is why I chose the always popular bear image.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
Are they, like, making fun of, like, some kind of executive in their company or something? Monokuma should be a crab. Monkeys are declining after NFT move. Yeah, that's true. Monkeys took a hard hit with the NFTs. There's no crab NFTs, right? Oh, they're crab NFTs. There's probably crab NFTs, aren't there?
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine.
Crab NFT. Yeah, there's... What the fuck? Raving crabs, and somebody turned the crab rave into an NFT. Oh, of course they did. Why wouldn't they? It makes sense. When's somebody gonna turn video games into NFTs?
Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Oh, Ubisoft already tried it. I need to do something about Sakura. I better go to the dining hall and talk to the others about it one more time. Am I like, is this like a Persona thing? Like, am I supposed to max out the social link so I don't die at the end of the game? Huh? Was that someone screaming? I think it came from the dining hall. Just wanted to make sure nobody was outside. Makoto, we got a big problem, man. What's wrong? Look! Hiro's finger shook as he pointed.
Hina!
Oh, what?
Are you okay? What happened?
She killed her. Genocide Jill killed Hina!
What?
You gotta be kidding!
No, she's not dead. Open your eyes. No way she's dead. What happened? Toka and Hina all of a sudden, they were yelling, and then they knocked the pepper off the table. Oh god, not the pepper. And that led to a sneeze? Her giant balloons are a little too perfect, aren't they? I might be flat, but at least mine are real. Look at that. Look at my shapely collarbone. Doesn't it just totally set you on fire?
Totally not adorable.
You totally non-adorable boys, just get her out of my sight, okay? Or else.
My beautiful scissors!
I'll start cutting, and cutting, and cutting, and indulging myself for who knows how long. Okay, let's get Hina to the nurse's office. Come on, Hiro, help me. Sure thing. Right, okay. Genocide Jack's abrasive laugh chased us out of the room as we carried Hina away. Okay. Oversized balloons. By the time I finished taking care of Hina's injury in the nurse's office, she seemed to have finally regained her composure.
Sorry.
Thank you. Are you sure you're feeling better? It was really just a scratch. But still, that was super close. If I hadn't yelled out, you'd be dead right now. It's all thanks to me, you know? Yeah, well, 1,000 thanks to you, sir. So sarcastic. It just makes you sound even more hostile. Why the fuck she so angry? Couldn't believe it. I was positive I was about to see someone's life come to an end. If I ever saw something like that, I'd never be able to sleep again, which would suck. I love sleep. Yeah, never mind the person who actually died, right? Hina, what happened? Hina, what's going on? I just got into a fight and lost my temper and flew off the handle. Let me guess, the fight was because of Sakura.
But...
At first, I just tried to ignore it. If you let jerk buttholes get to you all the time, you'll never have time to live your life. But she wouldn't let it go, so I just...
What the heck?
Without thinking about it, I felt like I wanted to punch her like a dozen times.
You're serious?
A dozen punches isn't really without thinking. And when things got out of hand, Genocide Jack got loose, right?
Sorry.
It's my own fault. I just couldn't take it anymore. Because... She was saying all these terrible things about my friend, you know? Before I knew it, Hina's eyes started welling up with tears. And the tears were just on the brink of spilling over. As they were on the brink of spilling over, the door to the nurse's office burst open. I thought it was going to fly off its hinges. And there she stood before us.
Hina,
Sakura? You're hurt. What happened?
Huh?
Nothing. It's not a big deal. Makoto, Hiro, what's the meaning of this? It wasn't me. It was Genocide Jill. It's all that demented murderous fiend's fault. To hurt Hina. Damn you. To leave me alone but hurt her. What is this?
How dare you!
I'm okay, really. It's just a scratch. Why are the hands on the clock missing? She's gonna fucking kill her?
No forgiveness! I can't forgive this!
Hiro, if you want to hate someone, hate me. If you want to hurt someone, hurt me. I don't hate you exactly.
I can't forgive this!
Why? Somebody save me! Hiro nearly tripped over himself as he ran screaming out of the nurse's office. But just a second later... What's going on?
Hey,
What's all this noise about? Fuck if I know. Kyoko stood in the doorway of the nurse's office, taking Hiro's spot in the room.
it would seem...
I gather that something happened. Kyoko, please, you have to stop Sakura.
Wait.
You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. I'm not going to do anything. I'm drawing a line right here and now. Drawing a line. There's a hair on my desk. Get off.
Goodbye.
Wait, Sakura? Hina sprang into action, leaving the nurse's office to chase after Sakura. The only ones left were... One, you mean? I mean, I guess I count. Kyoko? Are you still mad? Yeah, I figured.
That's fine.
Huh?
Whew.
About that issue we discussed earlier. It doesn't matter anymore. Do you forgive me for not being able to talk about it?
In other words...
You could have told me about Sakura and Monokuma fighting, but you stayed quiet. You were only thinking of Sakura, and that's why you didn't tell anyone, right? You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk to her and be sure of what you saw. That's what you were thinking, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? Yeah. To think like that.
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
What? What?
Because...
Ultimately, that means you don't trust me. That's not it. But if that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Damn it. I've already forgotten about it. Aw, no, she hasn't. Besides,
And I...
may have overreacted. Huh?
Anyway...
Waifu unacquired, but waifu reacquired? What's happening? Anyway, it's over and done with. Like I said, let's just forget about it. Okay, thank you. We all good? I want to talk to you about something else. What is it you wanted to talk to me about?
Indeed.
Actually, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there. Where?
So...
Just come with me and you'll find out. I guess, but...
Shall we go?
With her typical indifference, Kyoko turned and walked away, setting a brisk pace. Kyoko! I hurried to catch up with her. She walked ahead in silence. And in silence, I chased her. And eventually, we arrived. Oh, it's the laptop? The dressing room. So, there's something else you mentioned.
Indeed.
That's right. It has to do with alter ego. You said we didn't need alter ego anymore.
Wrong.
I didn't say we didn't need him. I said he had done his job. Besides, it's not us that needs alter ego. He has business with us. Huh?
Right.
Alter ego asked me to bring the others to come see him. Apparently, he has something he wants to ask us. He wants to ask us something? Ugh. What?
Correct.
I guess I'll speak to laptop. Hello? Oh, it's just the two of you? Kyoko and Makoto? Kyoko's fingers glided across the keyboard. Is 2 not enough? No, it's okay. 2 should be plenty. What is it he wants to ask us?
Indeed.
Let's find out, shall we? Kyoko typed in the question. What did you want to ask us? I'd like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school network.
What?
Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. I just rubbed my eye with the fucking hand that I picked up talkies with. Uh-oh. Am I good? It is not burning, so I assume it's good. She replied. Why? Well, you said my job was done, right? But to just stop here, saying I finished my work, I don't want that.
I want to be able to help.
I want to work as hard as everyone else can so that we can all get out of here.
That's right.
That's what Master would want, too. So to help everyone else, to solve the mystery of this school,
That's right.
the only way I can help is if you connect me to the school's network. But if you did that, that's basically suicide. I'm positive the Mastermind would find out about it. They'd find you and they'd... You agree, right, Kyoko?
So,
I realize how dangerous it could be. But I still have to do this.
but
I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but
still,
when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So it's okay.
I'm gonna do my best.
You do your best. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. I couldn't help but get lost in that voice. It was too committed. Too admirable. Too fragile.
Hey,
You remember what you asked before, Makoto? You asked what's the difference between a person and a program, right? Yeah?
certainly.
When I talk to Alter Ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe that's a question even the program's creator can't answer. But I can say this.
Correct.
There's no question that Alter Ego is our friend. Kyoko. To be honest, I didn't want Alter Ego to push himself anymore. Because if we take any more risks, the Mastermind really will notice it. But
Makoto.
let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect Alter Ego to the network. I didn't even know there was a network, but okay. But
Hey,
he's our friend, so I want to take his feelings into consideration. He says that he wants to fight alongside his friends.
now,
If you were in his place, could you just sit by and do nothing in his situation? If you saw everyone else... Fuck, almost dropped the boat again. If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? Or would you stand up? Stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them you're their friend.
So,
Are you guys fighting? If it's about me, please don't.
I want to believe in myself.
I want to be able to say, I know I can do this.
Leave it to me.
Please, let me try.
listen.
Besides, there's one place where the Mastermind might not notice. One place.
That's right.
Remember? There's another place besides here where there's no surveillance camera. A room without a surveillance camera. That's it, the secret room you told me about. Is there a network port in there? You got that RJ-45. I definitely remember there was no surveillance camera in there.
Indeed.
I do believe you can connect to the network from there. I remember seeing an Ethernet port on the wall.
However,
Just because there's no camera there doesn't mean there's no danger. There's no way to be sure that the Mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. We also have to move Alter Ego, and the Mastermind may spot us going into the secret room. If they pick up on any of this, then it's all over. You're right.
that's what we have to do.
But despite all that, I still think we need to try,
Correct.
because that's our best chance of finding any new clues. Cisco phone cable port? Ugh. Kyoko, In that case, will you let me carry him? There's no way you could hide him with what you're wearing, right? So let me do it.
It's true.
I'll leave it to you. Thank you.
So then,
Let's get started. It's gonna be a little cramped for you, alter ego. Bear with us, okay? We started packing him up right away. I closed the laptop and stuffed it underneath my jacket. It tickles? It's a laptop, what? You can't talk right now. I'm gonna move you to another room. Until we get there, you have to be absolutely silent, okay? Understood. Your command has been implemented. Why, I thought he couldn't hear us talking. To have him react like a machine like that all of a sudden, I didn't know how to react.
Makoto.
In the secret room, there are a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers. There might be a network cable in there?
However,
Assuming the mastermind hasn't taken it already. All we can do is go check for ourselves.
it's true.
Agreed. Let's head to the secret room. But they already, like, I mean, they know that we know that it's there, so this going bad idea. Okay, never mind. It's fine. The stairs are over here. Never mind. Actually, yeah, those stairs are still locked. Why? That's weird, right? There's a second floor to the other part of the building that we don't have access to? It was this one, right?
Hey,
Makoto,
why?
are you sure all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Go check again. What?
Listen to me.
Just hurry up and go, and make sure you don't run off. I'm gonna wait right here. Oh, I get it. She's... Whoops. Acting. She was so forceful, I thought I'd made her mad again.
Just a second.
Why are you just standing there? Hurry up and go. Okay, I'm going.
So then,
And be thorough. I'm counting on you. Kyoko wants me to be thorough. I mean, they're not all gone. There's some papers. First, we have to find a network cable. There were so many documents here before, and now nothing. Who took them and why? According to Kyoko, there should be a bunch of cables in this drawer. This is a network cable, right? God, they even have, like, the shitty blue correct. Now we just have to connect alter ego. I immediately got to work. I pulled out the laptop and connected the Ethernet port with the cable. And that should do it.
That's right.
I think it worked.
Leave it to me.
Leave the rest to me. I swear I'll find something. I might be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I'll see if I can call for help.
So,
Please wait a little while longer.
I'm gonna do my best.
Hold tight and put your faith in me. As I was about to leave, I decided to leave him with one last thing. No matter what, we're gonna get out of here. You and all the rest of us as friends. Friends? Oh, there we go. Okay. Sorry, I had to check something. Even me?
Thank you.
Thank you, Makoto. Man, you can't just plug him in like that. He's not configured to be on that VLAN. How'd it go? Well, it went okay, but all the, documents were gone, just like I told you. My reply was an unintentional mix of acting and real feelings.
correct.
I see. There's nothing left for us here.
Goodbye.
Before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore. That much was for sure. Kyoko?
What?
Yes. So we're just gonna split up?
Why is that?
Of course. I have no reason to stay with you at this point. Oh, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct?
Whew.
Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? You're so high maintenance. That's not what I meant. I just had more I wanted to talk to you about. Like, what are you going to do about Sakura?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done, that's true.
However,
But the way things are now, There's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen. Then what should we...
So...
If we can find some new clue, that would likely change the situation. That's all we can hope for right now. Which is why alter ego.
Correct.
All we can do is wait and believe in our friends. You're right. That's our only option. We parted ways and I headed back to my room. Bonding events? I gotta sneak off and go configure the server itself so that they can actually connect to it. I'm kinda tired. I laid down in bed. Maybe it was because of the stress of moving alter ego, but I was way more tired than I realized. Before long at all, I had completely dozed off. The sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and pulled me back to the real world. Oh god, who is it?
Makoto.
Get out here. Kyoko, what's going on?
Indeed.
Hina just came to see me, and she was white as a ghost. It sounds like something happened. What? As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. I suddenly found myself wide awake. She said for us to come to the rec room. The rec room? Let's hurry! Oh, good. Makoto, Kyoko! Hina, what's wrong? Something's not right. In the rec room. What's inside? There was a window on the rec room door, and I hurried to look inside. And when I did... Sakura? Is she unconscious? She's sitting up in the chair like she's bowing her head.
Hey.
What's going on? Did something happen to her?
Huh?
I was walking past and I happened to notice her through the window. I couldn't get the door to open. I tried knocking, I tried calling her name. She wouldn't respond.
Huh?
What should we do? What are we gonna do?
Anyway...
First of all, we need to get in that room. But the door's locked, right? If we break in, we'll be violating school regulations.
Listen to me.
We're going to force our way in. I just said
Wrong.
the door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room door doesn't have a lock. Then why?
It would seem...
It feels like the door is pressed up against something inside the room. Is it the chair? Chair.
In other words...
Either way, this door isn't locked, which means, as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply. And there's no problem if we break in.
Indeed.
Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way. I'll get something to break it with. Wait right here. Inside the rec room, Sakura still hadn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious, right? Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure. Kyoko didn't reply. There was only silence. But that silence didn't last long. Here! I found a broom in the classroom. Use it.
Makoto.
You can handle this, right, Makoto?
Please!
Okay, stand back. I took hold of the broom and swung as hard as I could. Aiming directly at the window, all it took was one solid hit. The window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. I stuck my hand through the open window and started jostling the chair leaning against the door. The chair's pretty heavy, but if I can just... I pushed on it with all my strength and finally the knob turned. Sakura! I ran up to her as fast as I could. But the moment I laid my hand on her... all I felt was cold death. Poisoned? Oh. I could feel the only last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body. And then,
sufficient amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Fuck.
Danganronpa.
Who are these people here?
Huh? Sakura's dead? She's really dead?
I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. I could only look on at Sakura's dead body. Fuck. We didn't make it in time. It's happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered, was she confirming that Sakura was really dead? Checking for a pulse or a reaction? I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room. And I... Why? Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again. I need to examine Sakura's body. I just stood there motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there, unable to do a thing, time just passed. And after I don't know how long, I got everyone.
What?
Yes.
Oh, so she's dead, huh?
I see.
Sakura's been killed. I see. As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what that means. Sakura was murdered, and by someone in this very room. Is that what you were going to say?
Huh?
No. Whoever killed her. It's not just someone in this room.
It's your fault!
It's one of you. Hiro Byakuya Toko. One of you killed Sakura.
What?
You're accusing us before we've even begun the investigation? I don't need to investigate anything. Because you hated her. You hated the sight of her.
I won't forgive you.
One of you did it. I know it. You know it?
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Jeez, I didn't know your power level would increase by that much just by getting mad.
What the heck?
What are you doing here?
Come on!
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer.
It's the Monokuma pile!
And don't get so mad, Miss Asahina, or you're gonna ruin that lewd little face of yours. Now then, with that Hold on. There's something I want to ask you. It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura.
Say what?
Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again, and then...
In other words...
Then I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to a most regrettable end without even getting the chance to finish things with me. Which, thank God for that. It saved me the trouble of having to go through with our little fight. Because even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that.
Hey,
I gotta tell ya, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she'd violated a rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her. I don't know who it was, but whoever the Blackened is this time, I owe you one.
What is this?
You owe them one? Before you get all pissy-potty at me, you better figure out who did it first. Cause I mean, your lives are on the line, right?
What is this?
Who would have poisoned her? I don't know. He owes them one?
I won't
I
forgive
hate him. I hate this whole thing. Well, I, for one, am glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind, after all. How can you say that now? Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura.
Anyway,
Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. It was totally alter ego. If we can't do that, we're all dead. It's like GLaDOS, she turned on the neurotoxin. Then let's decide who will stand guard this time. I'll do it. Hina? I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura.
That's fine.
Okay then, Hina is guard number 1, but we need one more. Kyoko, that's you.
What?
Me? You're always a thorn in my side. This time, just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. An order?
That's fine.
Fine, I'll stay behind. Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we? Hold on. Before that, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is... Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene. What?
It's your fault!
One of you killed Sakura.
I won't forgive you.
I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her.
Stop talking.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here. It appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise?
It's all clear now.
I won't ask you to let all of us in. Just let me. You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway.
Yep.
No, don't really care. I forgot she was here. I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway. And you, Hiro? Do you really object? If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care?
It's all clear now.
Then it's decided.
What are you saying?
Nothing's decided.
Calm down.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to his request. But
Hey,
we have to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
For those of us still alive, and to honor Sakura's memory. Fine. I guess that's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her. Naturally. Who would want to touch a filthy dead body?
Listen.
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's killer,
Listen to me.
all of us face execution. Finding out who killed Sakura. It's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's kind of hopeless hope. We have no choice but to do it. I better check the Monokuma file before anything else. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered I'm fine, in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There is evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood poison. Okay, so it's poison. Why the blow to the head? I think the case this time might just be a challenge. Why is that?
So,
The only way into the rec room door was the door we just came through. That door had been jammed shut with the chair from inside the rec room. Which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door. If the door was blocked from the inside, and there was no way in or out till we broke the window, there's like zero escape, right?
in other words,
This is a classic locked room murder. Locked room murder? I guess you might see this kind of thing in a mystery movie or book or whatever. Could it really happen in real life? And right before our very eyes like this?
hey,
Are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails? Sure, if you don't mind.
that's fine.
When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. First type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. This simply means that the killer commits his crime, then through some special method seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. Basic approaches include use of string or simple mechanisms. There are a number of variations. So for all that, all we would have to do is check the door to see if that's what it was, right?
Correct.
The second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed.
In other words,
Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim inside. You push a switch and it fires a handgun. Shoot an arrow through a gap in the door, something like that.
however,
But in this case, that doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have any gap that would allow it. I think we can probably cross that off the list.
it's true.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it opens up. What do you mean by that?
In other words,
They stay hidden, and when the door is open, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that. It sounds like it could have been possible, maybe.
it's true.
The fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all. Not a locked room?
In other words,
By that I mean there's actually an alternate escape route somewhere within the room. You see this in a lot of novels and things, but in reality it's generally not possible. You think we can cross that one off too?
indeed.
I believe so, yes. Okay, so it's that one, good. When it comes to a locked room mystery, those are the basics. There are 4 possibilities. Then Kyoko, which of those 4 choices seems like the most likely in this case?
It's true.
That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during the trial. But right now I can't really say. I see. The way the killer set up the locked room. Until I figure that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. For Sakura, if nothing else. Okay, what's this? It looks like there's some kind of wrapper.
Huh?
That's... Do you recognize it, Hina?
Well,
Yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little. You gave the candy to Sakura. Wouldn't that be fucked up if she killed her? I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. I made sure nobody else could get their hands on them. You really like them that much?
'cause, I mean,
I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. But now they've all lost their flavor. Oh fuck, she's got COVID? Hina. Poisoned candy. Probably. What's with the... Is that her vomit? There's a blood stain in front of the magazine shelf. It must have come from Sakura, right? That doesn't make sense. Why is it so far from where she died? What are these? There are shards of glass scattered all across the chair, all around the chair Sakura was sitting on. The glass is all red, and there are the top and bottom sections of the bottle, right? This must have originally been a bottle. There's something else on the ground near the glass. It's a figure. It fits in the palm of my hand. It's a Monokuma figure. It was one of these. The locker. There are 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf. Inside each bottle, there's some kind of Monokuma figure. What I'm wondering is, how'd they get those figures inside the bottles? Well, you put it in, and then you do a little ice. It's no different from your standard ship in a bottle. Sorry, it's endlessly entertaining. Huh? You know where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat placed inside? You've never seen that? That's when you print the bottle around the boat. Maybe I have.
In other words,
So this is the Monokuma version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will. I feel like I'm starting to make sense of things little by little. A Monokuma bottle sitting on the shelf. A Monokuma figure we found on the ground. The red shards of glass which probably started out as a bottle. Which would mean Sakura must have been hit in the head with a Monokuma bottle, right? The shards of glass in the Monokuma figure are the evidence of that. I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. The locker is open. What's with the, like, the Coke on the inside? The locker's open, and on the inside, it's a handprint?
Why?
What's a handprint doing here? It looks like someone touched the inside of this locker and left a handprint in the dust.
It's true.
It looks quite fresh, too. I'd say someone was hiding in the locker, and they left behind a little something extra. So then, maybe the killer hid in there until the locked room was opened. Do you think? During all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group.
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility. Why not?
Hey,
Think back. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right? And the locker was already open at that point.
indeed.
There's no way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door. So then, what does this handprint mean? Ugh, I'm so congested, it is killing me. Why are you still here?
What?
What do you want? You're bothering me, go away. He's not even trying to hide how much he despises me. I better go before he crushes my soul completely. There's some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance of the room.
So...
It looks like a protein drink, and it's empty. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. And she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments.
wrong.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. I know. But still, this protein can. It's got a label on it that says Chem A2. Sakura mentioned how the Chem Lab had all kinds of health stuff. She must have gotten this from the Chem Lab.
Just a second.
But that's strange. What is?
Hey,
You see what's scattered around the can? Shards of light blue glass. They must be parts of the window I broke to get inside. But they're underneath it.
correct.
But they aren't just scattered around the can. They're also underneath it. Why does that matter?
So...
I can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take note of it. I feel like it'll become an important clue later on. I'm not sure I see how. Ugh. The door is the only way in or out of the rec room. The door doesn't have a lock, and there's no evidence that the mountings have been tampered with. The only notable change to the door is the smashed window. Which happened, of course, when I broke it to get inside. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. Ugh. It's getting hard to talk because of the congestion. I'm fine.
What the heck?
We already know who did it. Byakuya or Toko or Hiro. It had to be one of them. They just couldn't stand the sight of her. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto? I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. Then let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all three of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. What? After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own. But when I saw her again after that, she told me. She said she'd left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. By noon. The Monokuma file said she died right around then. I'm telling you the truth. I heard it right from Sakura herself. And I tried to stop her. She wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. If I'd stopped her, by force even, this never would have happened. Hina. It's impossible to not have regrets, I know. The fact that she had asked those three to meet with her, and she asked them to come to the rec room at noon, the same time and place she ended up dying. It might be good to confirm what I just heard with the three of them directly.
What?
What do you want? You're bothering me. There's something I'd like to ask you. Make it quick. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. God, I hate him. Is that true? I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do what it said, and risk being killed by that monster? So you didn't go to see her? Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. Byakuya says he didn't go to see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept its fact.
Come on.
If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight. Okay, thank you. Thank you, friend Byakuya. Fuck. Sorry, yawning. It's late. It's around 1 o'clock right now. Actually, it's about 1 hour before. According to the Monokuma file, Sakura died around 12 noon. So roughly an hour ago. Was that when Kyoko and I were moving Alter Ego? Let me actually look at this. That's the same shelf full of magazines. There's all different kinds of magazines here.
However,
For Sakura to have been killed, she's not... Oh, my ear itches. She's not the type who would go down without a fight.
it's true.
She certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand? They must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
They would have needed to, as if they expected to stand any chance against her. Sakura drew her last breath sitting slumped forward in the chair. There's obvious evidence of a blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally I wouldn't have any problem believing that's what killed her. I fucking hate hiccups so much, holy shit. But according to the Monokuma file, she also had vomited blood. I can see a trace of blood on her lips for sure. What would have caused her to vomit? The Monokuma file specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. Maybe her getting hit in the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood. Not a chance.
That's fine.
However, your eyes have landed on a most interesting location. Interesting.
Naturally.
Most interesting. Don't you agree? No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. But it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to the way she died. The chair was shoved up against the doorknob, so we couldn't get the door open. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used. In other words, there's no reason to think the chair had anything special done to it. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning, and the door from opening. And there was no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have created the locked door from the inside, not from the outside.
Listen.
Why is the glass underneath? Have you finished with your general investigation? I think so, for the most part.
So then,
Then you should probably go talk with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
listen to me.
Which is why I've decided you'll go in my place. She decided? She's gotten a lot more pushy since we had our issue. But she's right. I have to go talk to the others. I wonder if my slug is done. It has been printing for a very long time. Sakura wanted to meet with 2 other people. I need to hear what they have to say. It said like a day and 12 hours. But I guess I should leave.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Yes, I did receive a note. But what fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster? Is the slug done? Show it? Nah, I don't feel like getting it. Also, it's glued to the bed right now, so I can't actually get it off very easily. Okay, we already have Byakuya's account. Well, I guess I'll leave. There's only one other person to talk to right now, too. There's 2 other people. Those other 2 probably went back to their rooms. Well, they're in there. Let's start with Hiro. I mean, technically speaking, there's 2 people we could ask, aside from Yasuhiro. It's just that they're in the same body. I press the doorbell. And after a few seconds...
You know?
What's up, Makoto? Did you need something? Actually, I just wanted to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you. My hand itches so much right now, holy shit.
What?
How'd you know about that?
Could it be...
Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awakened in you? But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Ogre told me herself that she asked Byakuya and Toko to come too. When did Sakura tell you that?
What?
When she asked me to meet her, of course. But didn't she write you a note? Yeah, a note.
How about that?
She gave it to me in person, and she happened to mention the others, like in passing. I gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. So you went and met with Sakura?
You got it all wrong.
No way, I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? Yeah, definitely suspicious.
Actually...
The last time I saw Ogre was when Hina got hurt and I took her to the nurse's office.
Don't look at me.
Haven't seen her since then. While I'm here, could you show me the note she gave you? Do I still have it? Let's see. Hiro was feeling around in his pockets.
Hey, come on.
Looks like I don't have it anymore. With a big goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pockets. When he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of Hiro's pockets. Hmm?
What?
Quick as the wind, Hiro snatched it back up and shoved it back into his pocket.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, a bit of trash I forgot to throw out. Trash?
What?
I can't deny that Ogre asked me to meet with me, but I never went. If you'll excuse me... Before waiting for a reply, Hiro quickly slipped back into his room. Hiro said that was just trash, but there's no way that was all that there was to it. Like, I would say that, like, he's the most suspicious one, but, like, I don't know. I feel like he's a joke character, and he can't kill anyone. He's not allowed. After a few seconds... Well, they're getting more use out of this little scene.
There?
Ah, the most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay.
Well, what do you want?
Why is this fully voiced? Half voiced. She's voiced.
So you're back to normal.
Never mind.
Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you
Why?
about something. Is now a bad time?
Why is this voiced? Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall.
What do you want?
You said you wanted to talk to me about something? I wanted to talk to you about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you.
Well...
I don't know what you're talking about. Byakuya had already told me that she asked to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with Master too? I just said two, didn't I? I guess now it's totally obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. So can you tell me about it? I admit, I did get the note. But I didn't go to see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Toko claims she didn't go to see her, but... can I really believe her? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact. Is that good enough? Then I'm going back to my room. With that, Toko quickly retreated to her room. Okay, so I've heard from Toko and Hiro. What next? I'll definitely have to look at the actual crime scene again, but on top of that, maybe I should find out more about the protein can on the floor. I'm sure it must have come from the chem lab. Excuse me. So, where should I start? I am probably going to stop streaming somewhat soon. Why are there are so many mosquito bites on me? Holy shit. Where are they coming from? Dude, I wear long pants when I go outside. Maybe they get through the pant? I don't know. Can mosquitoes go through pant? Probably. Why am I going this way? I need to go to, that's the wrong button. The 4th floor. Let's go here. It was the chem lab, right? That's where she got the, protein chemical X. Hello, Peko. Peko? Something rabbit noises? Oh, hello. Makoto. Did you have your eye on the chem lab, too? Just to make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, I got it. I think what you meant to say was, yes, sir, I understand. Hey, is there any, like, hydrofluoric acid in here that I can throw at his face? Fucking hate him. Oh, this is interesting. What the hell? Like, oh, you were just not gonna look at that? Okay, yeah, I'll just pretend like it's not there. Okay, cool. This isn't my first time seeing the shelf, but I can't get over how big it is. I should probably take a closer look at it. At those falls. It looks like the 3 shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf. More important right now, what is that powder that's been spilled in front of the shelf? I have to be careful not to step in it. Okay, now I can look at it. There's 3 separate parts to it. There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where all the powder came from? It looks like the bottle had a label on it. Chem C4. Would you like to hear something interesting? No. I was on the 4th floor this morning, checking things out, and at that point, this room wasn't like this. The powder must have been spilled.
So, in other words...
That's right. It could only have been around the time of the incident. If that really is when it happened, it must have been related to the case somehow. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. I better not leave a footprint. These are footprints? And they're only on the left half of the shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out the floor plan. By we, do you mean me? How kind of you to offer. With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and pen.
What?
Well, let's go. Chop, chop. Okay, I'm gonna draw a dick on it. So I got to work. Before long, I'd drawn up a sketch of the room. So, how's this? Not bad. For you, I mean. For me?
I see.
Look how crunchy his hand looks. So when you look at it like this, interesting. It would appear that whoever left these footprints only had business at the leftmost shelf. What? No. He can't be serious, right? They came in, went straight to that shelf, did whatever they had to do, and then left. That's what the footprints tell me.
I see.
These footprints must be...
It's certainly possible.
Makoto, are they yours? No?
What?
Okay, then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself. I couldn't think of a reason not to, so I quietly did what Byakuya said. Your feet do appear to be too big. Too big? Okay. So these are Bigum's feet. Unfortunately, I must admit that these are not your footprints. Unfortunately. With how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. These prints are a really valuable clue. I should take a good, hard look at that powder. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor in front of the shelf. There's also the remains of a broken bottle. It looks like the bottle was labeled Chem 4. It looks like someone left some footprints in the powder. Based on the positioning of the prints, whoever it was only on the left side of the shelf. No shit, really? No. According to Byakuya, the powder would have had to have been spilled right around the time of the incident. That's all I can tell for now. Stop making that noise, please. It kind of looks like they walked up, like, grabbed what it did, and then they went, whoop, and then turned around and left. Which is interesting. Let's see. What's on the shelf? There are kinds of dietary supplements and different medicines. The protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from this shelf. The containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter A and a number. I guess I can consider this part of the shelving Unit Section A. But wait! There's one bottle here labeled Chem C9. Could someone have put it here on accident? So on this shelf is... It looks like a bunch of chemicals that I have no idea what they are. They're reagents. Put simply, they're used in experiments to bring about a chemical reaction. Reagents? Reagent? I don't know. I'm not a chemist, Stan. How have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It must truly be bliss. Isn't that kind of harsh?
What?
You think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world?
That's fine.
The words of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you well. I didn't even say that. Anyway, that doesn't matter right now. I need to focus on the shelf. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter B and a number. I guess I can consider this part of the shelving Unit Section B. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here. Which in case, I don't think I have to worry too much about this shelf. There's a wheel? What is the wheel? On this shelf is... One look and I can tell it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. These look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number. Ugh, my back itches. I guess I can consider this part of the shelving Unit Section C. I should try to find out... There's a hair in my face. There's a hair in my face. There's a hair in my face. Yeah. Oh, I'm making it worse. Nope, still making it worse. I'm going to light my hair on fire. I should try to find out more about the shelving unit. It looks like it's split into 3 sections. Section A has dietary supplements, Section B has reagents, and Section C has lethal chemicals. Sakura must have gotten the protein powder from Section A. But what concerns me is that in Section A there was a bottle with a label from Section C. What was a bottle of poison doing from Section C doing in Section A? There's definitely something going on there. Maybe the labels were switched? I don't know. I've already taken a good look at the chem lab, but maybe I should take another look around the rec room. Yeah. The game has implicated that I can leave. I'm going to fast travel. What floor was the rec room on? I don't remember. Here. Probably could have gone to the other stairs. It does not matter. I like that the window is actually broken. That's cool.
Hey,
Yeah, the tiny touches. So, Makoto, how is your investigation going? I told Kyoko what Toko and Hiro had told me.
I see.
Along with Byakuya, they're claiming they didn't go to see her. It's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. Someone's lying.
Anyway,
I've made some progress of my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. These three things have revealed new clues. You'd do well to look over them one more time. Yeah. Kyoko said the magazines on the shelf were hiding a clue. Huh? This magazine is upside down. Did someone put it back that way on accident?
hey,
If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. I picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it. This is... one of the pages near the center of the magazine. A word had been written in blood y letters. It said Toko. Could this be a dying message?
correct.
It would appear you found it. Kyoko, is this?
So,
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. A dying message.
however,
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. What happens if Toko is the murderer? Like... because Jack isn't. Does Toko get killed but Jack not? I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it, for the benefit of others who might come looking. Is that... that says Toko, right? It looks like it. And she's the killer, right? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet.
Forgive you.
It's settled. She's the killer for sure. That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer. I can see why you would think that, but... it seems too easy. If anything, it makes that much more suspicious. I wonder how much longer until I can actually get to the trial, because it is really late. Like, it's 20 past midnight. I think Kyoko said she found a new clue involving the Monokuma bottles. Something new, something new. Two are missing. Not one, two.
hey,
So, did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention to make sure you find it. Force Toko to sneeze, then start punishment time before she sneezes again. A correlation. You're pretty close, I think. Oh, cool. Oh, my boat. I feel like I need to, like, go outside and get fresh air so I can breathe better, but I'm pretty sure that would actually make it worse. I'm gonna go snort some Xanax. Kyoko, can't you just tell me what it is?
so,
I don't mind guiding you toward clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusions, so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome. It's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer. I do trust you to a degree, otherwise I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Only to a degree.
hey,
Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to experiment and confirm it. You don't mind helping me, do you? An experiment.
anyway,
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Try to get the smaller pieces, too. Are you sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that?
that doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuya is not here, so...
So then,
Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. Whoops. While I'm gone, try to gather up the glass. With that, Kyoko left the room. I really don't know what this is about, but what choice do I have? I'd better just do it. I took the broom and dustpan and got to work collecting all the broken bottle pieces. And just as I finished up... Sorry to keep you waiting.
So then,
Kept you waiting, huh? Is everything ready? Then let's get to work. So what kind of experiments are we doing?
in other words,
I got a skill from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights. Compare the weights of what? The pieces of glass you collected, and the one of the Monokuma bottle that's still intact. Why do you want to do that? That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense once we're done.
listen.
First, let's compare the weight of 2 of the normal Monokuma bottles. It's balanced, as all things should be, which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same. Which makes sense. I feel like I'm in Zero Time Dilemma again. Or, no, wait, what? VLR had the scale puzzle. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect the weight.
So then,
Now here comes the important part. Put the pieces you picked up on the side of the scale. Now what might we expect to see? A normal assumption would be, either they'll balance out or the pieces I collect will be lighter. But they're actually gonna be heavier, aren't they? I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there.
so then,
Then let's give it a try. Huh? The broken pieces are heavier. How is that possible? Because it's 2 bottles,
I knew it.
just as I thought. What?
In other words,
The result of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles put it all together.
hey,
I believe you will arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. What do you think? It's all on you. There's 2 bottles, not 1? It still doesn't really tell me much, though. What else did you want me to look at?
in other words,
I believe you will arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. The experiment showed that the pieces of glass on the floor were heavier than an intact Monokuma bottle. And the bottles all have something in common. I just got here. Who did it? It was me. You killed Sakura? Well, execution time. Let's go. There's apparently an important secret hidden in there. In where? The locker? The locker's open, and on the inside there's a handprint.
why?
We already know this. Am I done? I think I got everything. No? What? What am I missing? It let me. Why did it let me leave? Wait.
I won't forgive you.
Toko's the killer, I'm sure of it. That magazine proves it. We've got the killer cornered. Uh-huh. Oh, okay, it was the body. According to Kyoko, there's still something to be discovered from Sakura's body.
Just a second.
Just staring off into space isn't going to help you figure anything out. Yeah, I know, but
Hey,
don't you think you might actually need to examine the body?
whew,
There's no getting around it. Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Although there's still some times. I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
it's true.
That's totally normal. Then how can you...
So,
I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. What? Sorry. Never mind.
hey,
More importantly, look here. Oh, it's the powder. Her shoes?
correct.
You see that yellow powder on her instep? It really stands out.
I see.
That powder is clue number 1. So, did the powder fall over while she was standing in front of the shelf?
Hey,
Next is the wound to her head. Look carefully.
it's true.
Actually, even telling you that is it's incredibly difficult to spot, so let me just explain.
It would seem...
It would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received two. Two?
Indeed.
Wow. 2 bottles, 2 blows? Wow. Wow, 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 wowie, wow, wow, wow. Interesting, wouldn't you say? And there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Excuse me. Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
That's what I learned from examining her body in detail. Stiffs. I can't believe she was able to learn all that just by looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled off that.
Whoops! You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake.
I thought he was about to kill someone.
Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
It's already time? But the mystery of the locked room is still only half solved. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. 1.5 more hours? No. No, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen. No. No, sorry. Not tonight. I'm tired. It's been a long day. I gotta go to beddy bye. Thanks for stopping by, though. I will play this again. 5-hour stream. No. Thanks for stopping by, though. I will play this again very soon. I need to... Hey, Sayaka, you're dead. Haha. I will get back to this soon. Because it's a massive addiction and I can't let it go. Wow, it's just like Somnium Files all over again. I need to go. I'm going to get back to Kirby soon, and there's also some new stuff I want to start, so we'll get to that. Remember Secret of Mana? Anyway, I will see you later. I got an achievement, finished Chapter 3. I don't have any memes to provide you with tonight, do I? I don't think so. The answer is no. So anyway, fuck. Thanks for stopping by. I will see you later with... Here, I have this. Here's fucking Celeste Pizza. Yeah, no. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you later.